What's up, Mullins? How you doing, brother? I'm gonna be nice and not time you out today. So I'm just not in the mood. Ugh. Hopefully everybody's having a pretty good day. I'm having a long one, unfortunately. Colorado, what's going on, brother? Feel free to jump in today. Haven't had the chance to bullshit with you in a while, and I sure as hell would enjoy it. Give me 1 second, boys. I'm gonna go through my lunchbox and all this extra crap away. No, they're definitely there, Mike. Every one of them. I can show you one. I've got more. I'll show you. Give me a minute. I'll show you, bud. Move all this shit out of the way. Let's go in the door. Oh, cool, Colorado. I appreciate it, man. Just gonna make some room here. Get all her stuff in the way. We're gonna quickly switch the camera. Shit, that's set. Grab a tube here. Just gonna grab the top one right off the top, Mike. So, like where the scent is. Of course, I'm not gonna get the glare. See where the tea and scent is? It starts right up here in the corner. And it runs down the T all the way down over here. And then there's a couple of sidelines off of here. If I zoomed in better, you'd see it. Can you see it now? What's up, Cajun? Let's throw a link in there for you, bud. And then on the other side of the banner, where the one is, of course, the light's going to be a bastard. But you should be able to see it on the top of the O, right around here. And it runs around the O and down and into this side of the parchment. And you can see it. It spreads from here all the way out to the rim. And then on some of them, you got lucky and it continued all the way up here on the A and the M there, and it goes from the rim to the shield on the M. Every single one of these had the lower two for sure. Some of them had the one with the M in it. Some of them have like nice die chunks that are in it, but every single one of those pennies in that tube has it, bud. Every single one. Let me tell you, I still have probably 20 rolls left of that fucking box to go through. I've just been despising going back. All right, back to the regular cam. Ramon, what's going on, my man? You guys are more than welcome to jump in. AU family, what's going on? Yeah, I heard the news. Mickey, man, holy crap. Congrats to him if you guys haven't heard. Mickey, first find and early release, early accidental release. He was called by the president of PCGS himself to let him know that he had the first find. Absolutely freaking insane. What's up, mon ami?
How y'all are today?
Man, I couldn't imagine getting that phone call.
Boy, no doubt, huh? Really?
I couldn't imagine it. And it sucks. I feel bad for him because I know he like we were talking the other day because he came up on the stream and he was saying, he goes, I'm a single dad, he goes, I gotta sell it. I feel bad that he's gonna take the first find and sell it. Like that's like the lottery, the Powerball for any of the coin collectors.
He's got the two original, how you want to say it, labels. The ones
Yeah.
they made up for him.
Yep.
The accidental first release. Okay, he's got two of those coming.
Yep.
Then he's gonna get.
He's got 12 more.
Yeah, he's sending them in back to back, so they'll be on that desk Monday morning to get the bounty, the $2,000 bounty. They can't give him the bounty until one coin hits their desk Monday morning.
Yeah. See, now if it was me, I'd sit there and go, okay, send 2 today, send 2 tomorrow, send 2 the next day to guarantee that shit hits on one of those days.
Yeah. So he probably sent 2 today. Gonna send 2 tomorrow. Priority mail next day or whatever. If you do next day, Saturday, they're not gonna get there till Monday.
Colorado, for having the first find, PCGS put out a bounty of a $2,000 bounty for being the first one to submit that W. And then, yeah, Mike, they were hard to see with the naked eye. I mean, you got to remember, mine scoped up 200 times. They are there, brother. Every single one of them. Right? Take a flight over and just sit at their door and be like, here.
Yeah. Yeah.
As
soon as they unlock. Yeah, and I'll wait on it while it's being graded. While I'm here.
See, if I was on the phone with that president, I would have been like, look, I was like, I will happily email you the link of the video of me opening the entire box of all 14 of them.
Oh, he probably did.
And so, I mean, I would personally try to go for all of them being graded as the accidental early release. You're never going to find that. That's one of 50. I'd get every one of them labeled that. Fuck the bounty, because you're going to get a lot more for that.
Right. All right. I got to catch up in chat here. What's up, Colorado? Michael Mullins, Ramon, AU, hey, John Castaneda.
There we go.
I think that's it so far.
Yeah, it's a little slow so far, but it is Friday, so it's most likely going to be insane asylum. Oh, Cajun lagging, or is it me?
I thought somebody was coming in. The two screens went round and round and round.
Mullins, you're really not seeing them, bud?
Hey, Hoover.
Hoovy, buyers, what's going on, you crazy bastards?
Hey, buyer boys. Found a scope, but need to come up at $20. Who'd you find it through? Amazon? And which one did you find?
Oh.
No, Colorado. He said he finally found a scope, but he needs to save $20.
Gotcha.
I paid $24 for mine, and mine was like the $60 scope on sale, and I found the one I actually wanted, like the one Rob uses, Rob Finds Treasure.
Yeah, that's what I got.
But that one was $35, and it used to be 18. So I got the
Yep.
one with the ratchet wheel to go up and down, the 1,000 time instead of the 200 time. So I made out better. I made out
Did
better.
you see Detecting Daddy's video?
Which one?
He almost had a fire in his house because his scope burnt up.
Wow. I'm glad I unplugged mine.
Yep. That's what he said. He goes, he left it plugged in and it caught on fire.
Yeah. Well, I just started unplugging it, like my coffee pot. I'll unplug my coffee pot while it's not in use. And it's not the electronic one, that goes on by itself and all that crap, digital. Yeah. But even those, I turn off. I unplug. And when I'm ready to make coffee, I'll plug it back in, because a coffee pot, I don't care if it's off, electronic, whatever. Something will happen in a coffee pot, especially the electronic ones that have the alarm clock or the automatic timer. That's the ones that burns your house down. Happened to a friend of mine twice, not just once, twice. I'm like, damn.
That sucks. So I'm sitting there and I got my mail today. I'm kind of intrigued because I reached out to a couple of the local credit unions trying to find new avenues as far as hunting and dumping coins and yada yada yada.
Yeah.
What?
Hey, Mullins, the one that Manic uses, that's a $300 scope, I think. Wait a minute. No, it's about 120, I think. But I like it. It's a slimline. What'd they tell you, Phil?
Oh, it's just kind of like the generic fucking letters.
Oh.
Crap.
Let me show you mine, Colorado. Here's mine. It's got this. Here's the base.
Junk mail.
But I use a jewelry bag. I got the jewelry bag from Bradley Height. When Bradley Height sends out stuff, he sends it in jewelry bags like that. Anyway, it's that black velvet, not the liquor black velvet, but the other one. Anyway, it's 1,000 times. You got your zoom, which I don't use that one. You got your picture. Click that to take a picture, and it'll hold it on your computer.
Mm-hmm.
It's got the ratchet wheel up and down. Let me see if I can put that like that. Yeah, so you can go up and down. There's one on each side, and it's nice. It's a medium of the brand name line scopes. It was, like I said, $60. I got it for 24.
Yeah, you don't.
I wasn't
you
wanting
don't
that one. I was wanting the cheap one.
Just as a recommendation that most people seem to think they need, you don't need these 1,000 times scopes. 250 is way more than enough.
Yeah, but okay, I got that one for 24. The one you got was 36. I'm gonna go with the $24 scope.
Yep.
And if I need 1,000 times, I'll have it.
Right.
Which I needed it already.
Well, I agree with you. I mean, yeah, that's all the one I got was $20-$25.
Yeah, right. When I saw the sale price, it was 18 for the one like you had.
Right.
And when I went back to Amazon, when I did have some money saved up, it wasn't on sale anymore. That store was even out. I couldn't even find the site.
That's why I was lagging. Okay.
So, hey, Mama Lou, how you doing? John Francis.
What's up,
hey,
Mama?
And Colorado, if yours is $22 or 23 and it's on Amazon, all you got to do is buy something to go over 25 and you get free shipping. It doesn't matter if it's 2 or 3 items. If your total order is 25 or more, free shipping. My buddy Johnny, he got a whole 100 of these guardhouse flips right here. We ordered something on Amazon, a lawnmower cart. Those are guardhouse flips. We got a whole 100 of these for $3 because the part he wanted was only $3 away from 25. So we threw those flips in, and that's all it was, $3 because we got free shipping.
Hello? Hello? What in the hell happened? That was weird.
I don't know. You knocked yourself out like I did last week, a couple of days ago.
I was just sitting here and it just like everything went to lag and I went like to a white screen. I'm like, the fuck? I paid for the higher premium one for a reason.
Yeah. Well, you popped out and it was me and Slide Hammer by ourselves.
Yeah.
You just popped out and 2-3 seconds later you pop right back in.
See, that's one thing I do like though about this because it doesn't close the stream if the host is having an issue.
Yeah, you see, my battery went dead. Speaking of that,
Yeah,
my battery
and you
went
were able to
dead.
jump back in with no problem. Yep.
Yeah, with like 12% battery. You know, I forgot to plug my phone in, or the thing fell out, which I doubt
Right.
it fell out. I probably got to plug it in when I started. Hey, everybody was still in the stream. Young Coin Hunter was hosting the stream for about
Exactly.
5 minutes, 10 minutes, you know.
John Francis,
I'm like,
what's
get a load
going
of
on, buddy?
this. I said, get a load of this.
Did I miss anybody else? Mama Lou? No, I didn't miss her.
Same people in here. I think Mama Lou jumped in, and
John is the new one for me.
John Francis, he's been in here a little while.
Oh, Cajun. Oh, Hoobie.
Hey, how's it going? Did you get my message yesterday?
What's up, Hoobie?
How are you?
I don't think so. Should I go back and look?
Ohio said you won his auction.
Oh yeah, I got that.
Okay.
I messaged him here on YouTube on the private chat, and he never has got back to me yet.
Yeah, I haven't talked to him
It
today.
took me a month. But I finally got me some silver.
64.
Good job.
All right.
Heck
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, Cajun, Slide Hammer down here. You know who I am.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it took me a month, but I finally found some freaking silver today.
Right on.
Yeah, I recognize the voice. Very easy.
Oh
And I
yeah.
was looking for 2009, so I did find a couple of those.
I tell you what, we had a few people going the other day when I went live, and you were in there under block and tackle.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
come
sure
on,
did.
tell me, I can't stand it anymore. Tell me.
This is what I
Yep.
thought was pretty cool. Let me bring it in here.
She was like, "Oh my God! Oh, y'all made my brain work." Okay.
Spitting horse.
Oh, he's a
Spitting
spitter.
hard.
Yay! Okay, I'll quit playing with trying to mess with the mic then.
Yeah, but is it out of one end or both ends? They have the pooping horse too.
Oh,
No
I
shitter.
didn't
Just
I
a
didn't
spitter.
know they had a shitter horse.
Yeah, I
they
didn't
got
hear
a
about the
pooping
shitter,
horse
but the
too.
spitter I heard of.
Yeah, that one in the Nevada.
And there's some die break where it looks like some damn some real horse turds coming out. Really.
Cool.
True story.
Hey guys, does this microphone sound okay to you guys?
Yeah, it sounds good, brother.
All right,
It's a
new set of
little. It's a little on the muffle side, but yeah,
Mhm.
it's very tolerable. Yeah.
Sounds like it's in his ass, but you know.
Well, how's that better?
Hoove, I saw Hoove today on Tim's, and she had a headphone and a mic set up.
The Jetcopter
Now-
5.
Hey, she sounded awesome on that microphone.
That's
mean,
what
that
the little
voice
kid.
was
That's what the
clear.
kids use for their games.
Really?
Well, this
Yeah, I
I'm
went and
using-
stole mine out of my cousin's room because he was gone. I was like, oh, good. One of them's not playing a video game. So I just pulled it out of his controller.
Can you use that? What kind of plug-in it's got?
What's up,
Just a
Steve?
regular headphone jack.
yeah,
You mean like this?
the little
Like-
8mm plugs. Yeah,
Just the everyday app. Yep, exactly.
Wow.
yeah.
I
This
can't
is a Bluetooth. This one's a
can't hear.
Bluetooth SB.
You mean a regular jack that goes into a telephone?
Yep.
Cell phone. Wow.
Oh, man.
How much
Yeah.
it cost?
Just another
I-
baby.
You can
How
get
much
them
they
where they're
cost?
Bluetooth, Cajun, and then they already come with the cord. So a good set might cost you $20.
I don't want no Bluetooth. No. I want something plug in.
Yeah, it comes with the cord to plug it in. It's Bluetooth or manual,
Oh.
I'll say.
It gives you
Oh.
options.
Yeah,
Okay.
Ew.
Because
yeah.
a few days ago on my live stream, I had some headphones on, and my cousin was in the panel.
Oh,
Man, she went back.
Oh.
What was
oh,
that?
oh boy.
This is a
Woohoo.
Bluetooth.
Do it.
This is a
Oh,
Bluetooth
boy.
setup.
You found some silver.
No,
Well-
I'm gonna show you 1 second. I am quite shocked right now.
Well,
I'm switching
Gotta
to
turn
the
this
webcam,
right.
and
Hey,
I'm going to
Cajun.
blow myself up here.
Yeah.
I got a bunch of brand new Lols.
Oh, yeah, that's even better than the silver.
Get out your
1,
gloves. open
2,
up and roll.
3,
Ah,
4,
ah, ah.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh yeah, I got a whole bunch of them in there.
You're gonna get
Wonderful.
lucky to
I
find
may
a W
finally
in
break my W cherry.
it. You might find one or two in it.
I will
hate
be
to do-
happy with one, and I will fucking completely give up on looking for them after that. I don't care.
I hope I
Because-
find one.
As you know already, the W's, the majority of the W's came in the American Memorial Park quarters boxes.
Yeah,
But hey, they are
They're
found
supposedly made
in
2 million of
gold
each.
boxes too.
That I mean, honestly, that's just exciting because I've only seen like 4 2019s ever out of like the 30 boxes that I've done.
Oh, okay.
So the fact that I'm getting brand new rolls,
Hey, you can maybe sell some rolls. Auction
just
some off.
they're not around here. I almost want to start looking for die cracks and errors on them too.
Yeah. Auction some off for the fundraiser.
I don't know about that. I just want to find my W first.
I'm so glad
Oh,
everybody's
because-
coming
yeah,
over the dark
because
side of the
three
W's.
the 3 you sell, your W is going to be in it.
Yeah. Cajun, this is a Bluetooth set of headphones that I'm talking on. That's why I wanted to ask how it sounded.
Wow, that's weird.
Oh, okay. Is it plugged in or is it over the air?
Bluetooth.
That's just
okay.
weird looking. I gotta try and show this off.
Plug it in and let me hear the difference.
I can't plug it in. It's a Bluetooth set only.
Oh,
Like mine.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you
Oh,
see
yours
it?
was Bluetooth only? I thought yours was plugged in.
Hers was both. Mine's just single Bluetooth.
No, the
Hey.
copter 5 I had in earlier was my cousin's. I'm at home
Yeah.
with my Beats wireless. They don't plug in. It has a charger to plug, and that's it.
You got all these shiny rims, and then I get to like
Oh.
right
Yeah,
there.
that. Oh man, I love the
Yep.
look of new quarters.
I get
And,
the right there, and I've got a worn out old like 2000 in the middle of the freaking roll.
yeah.
And then there's another one down here too. Where is it? Right
Oh,
there.
man. Oh, I thought they were all 2000. I thought they were all old quarters.
Looks like they are, except for the two weirdos.
We'll pull the weirdos
I-
out first to just get it over with.
I hope you find you some W's, Phil. I really do.
Dude, I just want one, man, just to say I found it. Like, it's been bugging the hell out of me.
Weirdos first.
Hey, Stacking, I didn't see you in here. What's up, Mona me? Oh, I got your email too today, Stacking D.
Hey Phil, when you get a
Yeah.
free moment, can you like back it out a bit, sir?
Not with the scope. I will have to switch it up.
Okie doke.
Yeah, because you're in looking at half a coin reeded edge.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
sorry.
all quiet because I don't want to scare the quarter off.
Yeah, right. So I'm just blasting through this. I'm like my hands are a little shaky right now. Like shit, I actually have a chance.
I'm
Yeah.
excited. The
Yeah,
quarters
you
make
were
me
excited. Hey, I was excited for you. Hey, Coin
Well,
Captain.
first half of the roll is a big fat no.
Oh, Michael Mullins wonder if they're low P.
Yeah, look at that big old boogery gross thing in the middle of the roll.
Oh,
That
man.
was candy. Now it's candy.
Yes, Mike, they are Phillies.
What does the rose say on the paper?
Like Loomis,
They're
or you mean?
Loomis.
Like Loomis or?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
Loomis.
you usually tell when they're orange or reddish.
They're the orange Loomis rolls.
You know, when all those brand new coins go in one of them hoppers, there's a possibility there's a couple of older quarters from before, you know, when they were
Mhm.
doing circulated quarters.
Right.
And then there's one or two in there that might be jammed. So if you find only one or two, or up to five or so in that whole box, that means those coins when that hopper or in that machine, when that whole big bag got dumped in there.
You're
to roll
absolutely
the new
right.
quarter. Yeah. Hey, Bigfoot.
First roll is a big fat nope.
Oh, hey, Colorado. Hadn't said hi to you yet. And Michael Mullins, I've been seeing you on and off.
I think I would have
during the
about lost my
evening.
fucking marbles if there was a W in that first roll.
Yeah, I wanted to say hi to Colorado. Man, thanks for getting in there on the panel the other night, brother. It was freaking awesome chatting with you. It really was.
He's
Oh,
a
the
cool
wolf
dude.
thing?
That's why I'm hoping he jumps back on again today.
Are we talking about the wolf thing?
Yeah, that was freaking sweet.
Yeah.
And well, like I told you guys, I normally get crucified about that stuff, and it was cool to, for
Mike, if you
somebody to.
need a couple, let me know, bud. I'll grab you. I'll put some aside for you.
It was cool to have somebody on the opposite side understand, what's going on and stuff, and be
Yeah,
cool
and
with
as
it.
animal loving people that were, I mean, you got to be objective because it just makes sense to me. I don't know. That's the only answer I have.
And from what I was told by every single person who hunted them, when you look at them, that the W's just shine compared to the regulars.
Yeah, the ones I've found they're twice as shiny as a normal like P and D coin.
Yeah, that's what I keep seeing. This one's a mixed bag here. So
The reeded edge won't be brighter per se, but the fields and the obverse and reverse will be way shinier.
Well, I've been told it's actually just the actual reeds are like leaps and
Bland.
bounds brighter.
I can't tell the difference in the reeds, but the fields, it's a totally different strike. Like it's way brighter.
2009.
Gimme.
If Bella would let a 2009 anything leave this house, I'd be surprised.
Well, I'm glad that she knows well enough to keep it. So cool beans.
Yeah, she don't like doing nothing. That is a Delaware that it's not shitting and it's not spitting. So no spitting and shitting here.
If it ain't a shitter or spitter, we don't want it.
Oh,
That's
boy.
right.
Fresh
Yeah, how many you want me to
come.
set aside for you, Mike? Just shoot me an email, bud, because I'll have the box in the morning for you to have whatever pulled aside. Mixed.
Hey Phil, I got something to tell you. When I watched Bella's live stream and I didn't see my package in there, and I was like, "What the crap?" I checked the tracking on it, and it's in
You know what?
Chillicothe, Ohio.
I thought the same thing. I was thinking that today, actually.
It had been way longer than it should have took. So I checked the tracking on it, and it's sitting in Chillicothe, Ohio. It came back for some reason.
The
That's
flooding and the raining and the whatnot. I don't know.
lovely.
But I'll get it back tomorrow or the next day at the latest, and I don't know what they've done to it or anything. I'll go through it, check it, and I'll resend it.
Well, I'm sure she will appreciate it.
Because I was watching that and I was like, I don't see mine because mine's a pretty good sized box, like a medium flat
Right.
rate box.
Right, because you
And-
had all the loops and
Yeah.
shit there too.
Yeah, all kinds of stuff. I was coin books and
set it
loops and
in my head. I was like, wait a minute, I didn't see those come in and all that shit.
right. I didn't either. I was kind of like, what the crap?
Brian, what's going on, brother? How are you?
But I should get it back tomorrow. Like I said, at the latest the next day. I'll bust it open, check it, make sure everything's there and okay, and then I'll resend it.
Cool. This one's going to be a mixed bag of probably crap. Who knows? It'll have 7 W's in there.
You're gonna get them. You're gonna get them.
Oh, you're gonna get one, Phil. That box, the way it looks, you got to get one.
I hope so. I just want, like I said, I just want to find one. I don't give a fuck if I have any. I just want to say I found one. Confusion, what's going on, girly?
There's
Me
the crazy
too.
spider lady. Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
There's the link if anybody else wants to jump in the party. We got
Yeah,
2
Colorado.
spots there.
Colorado, one of these nights when you're not too busy, man, I'd love to see that. I'd love to see that dog. I bet she's a beautiful
Your
thing.
wolf.
Well, it's a dog. I mean, it is a wolf, but it's his dog.
It's his baby.
All right.
French toast.
Come on, W. Just fucking one of them. That's all I want. It's a mixed bag, this one.
And hoped and winding up, and you know what happened to me?
Somebody was nice enough to trade me for one.
Yeah, I was only planning on being on for an hour, and then I cracked the seal of this box. So much for that.
I know you can see me, Phil.
Oh, I can see you, girly.
I see you.
And guess who gave that to me? Because she loves me better. She just got in here.
Let me guess.
Yeah, I
Mama
can't
Reed?
see. I can't see you because Phil's presented it.
Oh, well, he
Man,
can see me backstage though.
Yeah, you're good, Phil. Just leave it up, everybody.
Well, no, I'm checking for the varieties and the other shit too, but
Yeah, Colorado said she smells tonight. She ate tonight, so she smells. Yeah, when they eat, they give off a funky stench. You're
Now
laughing.
that I know
Newbie.
more about wolves than I ever have.
You're laughing, but it's true. It's not like
No, I
or
believe.
nothing. It's like a musk. Like they get excited, musk kind of comes off of them. It's weird.
You had to say the word musk.
yeah,
We'll
it's
talk
a
about
moist
W's right
musk. It's a very moist musk.
No, the whole, fine, I'll just tell it because it's quick. So the whole Slipknot thing, right? The first time I ever met Corey Taylor, I was like, I'm gonna be a big band nerd and you have to give me a hug. And he said, I'm probably gonna get my musk on you. And I was like, I don't care what you get on me. So yeah. That is all. That's why I smile when I hear the word musk.
I've been jamming a lot of Five Finger Death Punch here lately.
Right on.
Yeah.
You can jam whatever you want in your finger bunch.
I was gonna say, oh,
Long as-
Bigfoot, I have more video.
I don't have to
You don't
watch it.
even know, dude. Yes.
Come on, you bastard. Show your face.
Colorado, do you give her like a raw meat diet? Is that what it is? Roadkill. Heck yeah. It's cheap. It's cheap, that's for sure. And that's what she'd be eating outside anyway, so why not?
With the roadkill? Yeah.
Well, not necessarily roadkill, but yeah, critters in general.
Well, congrats on getting over your cold there, Confusion.
Well, I asked her how she was because I know her and Hayes are both not feeling so great for, I don't know, oh gosh, it's been
Right.
a week and a half now, maybe.
Yeah, that's another blah.
There's the W hooker himself.
Bastard. I got a box of a whole bunch of Lowells in here. I better get your luck in here, you prick.
Go rub the luck on him.
You better give some of that up. You owe me.
Jeep and John, get on.
Yeah.
What was it? Every 10th one, I believe.
It was supposed to be every 10th one, and he never sent them his share. I'll forgive his loan and his debt as long as he rubs his luck on it over here.
Hey Jeep,
There you
go fly.
brand new Lowell. You better give it to me, buddy.
Go fly across the country, whip out your luck, and rub it all over his face.
Damn right. Spatter it all over the place. Do what you got to do, man. As long as I find that damn W.
Might just be running around going.
I'm gonna sound like Mickey. Just could be like, "Holy shit, I got one!"
Oh, I had to have my cousin's wife watch that tonight. She was just like, "Oh my gosh!" And I said,
That
Yeah,
was an
that was-
entire roll of regular W's, guaranteed, or regulars, not W's.
"Huh?
I just love the shine on them. It's so nice to see all these brandy new ones. 16 from 500. You almost there, brother.
Hmm.
The Jeep's gonna be like, "You ain't wearing gloves? What the fuck's wrong with you?"
Oh my gosh!" I watched this one dude's video, and he was like he had half the roll in his hand, and as he had it down here, he'd roll it across his finger into the other hand, and then he said,
I gotta
be careful not to touch the faces." I'm like, "You've been doing it for 3 minutes now, like
right.
flipping out."
I'd say it's about 70% Lowells of these new ones, so I'm hoping. I just want one.
Just shut up, John. I'm over it. You win. We know.
Yeah, he said they're circulated. You don't need no stinking gloves.
They're mixed in with circulated, unfortunately, but like I was saying earlier, I've only seen like 5 or 6 of them.
They're circulated for sure.
Yeah, I'm explaining to somebody that doesn't collect coins, and I'm telling my mom that San Antonio was out already. And then she looks up the Lowell and goes, "Well, why is that on here for $34?" I'm like, "Oh my God, we're so starting from scratch here. Like, forget it."
Right.
The new San
All I know is
Antonio.
I've got them scared enough that they won't spend any of their change.
Are the San Antonios released already, Hoovy?
No, the
Yeah.
26th.
Oh,
No,
okay.
wait, what did Bing Bong have last night?
He found the San Antonio.
Okay.
He got called today from PCGS from the president congratulating him on an early accidental find.
Okay, I thought I understood that right.
Yep.
Yep.
So they're giving him
the
a
mint.
Yeah, so Phil had that on his stream last night.
Yep, they're giving him a special designation for the ones he turned in already.
The mint called him and said they cannot recognize that as legit because they haven't been officially released yet.
That's okay. That's some bull butter because I know that other.
That sucks. That sucks a fat one.
Well, the last one that came out was graded and getting shipped back before the release date.
Really?
Yeah, like I
The
know
Guam?
I watched a video on that. Yeah,
The Warner Pacific?
yeah. I can't tell you how long ago I watched that video, but I was like, oh.
Yeah, I remember one
Maybe
getting
that's
great.
what started. Maybe that's what
I remember
started this coin's controversy there.
That's what I thought. Well, that really didn't seem fair, but you know, if it happened, it happened, and surely it was going to happen.
I
with
remember-
this one, or
I just don't understand how PCGS would just give him the marking, even though it'll be released after the 26th anyway.
Yeah.
And just
all I
hold
had to
it.
say was after the 26th anyway.
Like I was saying in my live stream earlier today, and Phil, I think I told you that because me and you were talking about it.
Yep.
I said, well, look at the W reverse proof penny that got accidentally put in a regular set, proof set.
Really?
And they accidentally put a reverse proof penny in with that art.
I got the normal proof W pennies in the mint set today.
Okay, so I just got like 27 fucking messages. What the hell?
So, but Mickey has a video out on it, and I forgot the words he used in his video. It's only 2 minutes long. But he said he's gonna have coins on that desk at PCGS Monday morning. So if somebody else has coins early like he did,
Right.
to be sent in, well, boom. Yeah, Phil, you were the one showing me the question mark on your phone
Mm-hmm.
from PCGS. Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
I remember a low quarter graded pre-release.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah?
I remember.
I thought it was the last one, but
I remember seeing it somewhere, but I don't remember where I've seen it. But it was graded pre-release, like MS 68 or 67 or something low, you know. But it was graded pre-release because they found it like 2 weeks before the release date.
Wow.
Hello, Miss Andrea.
hi, Andrea Wolf.
Oh, hey, Miss Andrea. How you doing, Andrea?
Oh,
Okay. For those who didn't see the video, I'm gonna put it in chat. The link. It's gonna be a clickable link.
are you a
It's only
moderator?
2 minutes long.
There you
Yeah,
go.
that's what I was
Okay.
thinking. Okay,
I was Phil's first moderator. Me and Phil did his first live stream together, finding them die crack pennies and the
Yep.
progression on them.
I forgot. Use a moderator.
I
Yep.
forgot.
Michael Mullins, hello.
I
Andrew
still
Wolf,
haven't
hello.
finished that box there, Cajun.
Mike Mullins, you done sitting by the campfire and came over
What's
here?
that? I
I
didn't hear
still
you,
got
Phil.
at least a
What?
third of that box left.
Still go. Oh, how many?
At least a third of it.
Wow.
I stopped that last video that we were talking about it, and I just didn't pick a roll up since. I just I burned out on looking at the scope for days and days.
Well, yeah, you got
That's hard to do while you're talking, too.
Every now and then. You got to take a break off them pennies every now and then, especially
Yeah,
when they're so nice and bright and shiny and hurt your eyes like that.
right. I mean, Mullins got one of the tubes that I sent him, and he was saying he can't see him, so I'm kind of confused as why he can't see him.
What, the
'Cause
dark
you got
rack?
to open his
Yeah.
They're plain as day. You can see that with reading glasses on. I can.
I don't know. He said he couldn't see him. Or maybe he got one that was accidentally in there that shouldn't have been. I don't know. I would have checked another one.
Oh, okay.
It's possible one could have gotten mixed in there.
Oh, just one penny out of the whole tube, you mean?
Yeah, like an accidental shouldn't have been in there.
Oh, okay. Well, that ain't no biggie. At least he's got 49 there.
It could have been, John.
Hey Phil, I remember we talked about this probably 3 days ago, 4 days ago. Did Big Bank get all his packages sent out?
Yeah, they're all out, bud.
I told
Okay,
you
I was
last
gonna
night he
say-
was like a kid at Christmas.
I was gonna say if he needed help with shipping to let me know, I'd send him some bread.
Well, he was just telling me, like he literally just sent me an email and I was talking to him. I was like, dude, because he's looking to sell a bunch of his silver and stuff. And I was like, I'm looking to buy a bunch of rounds and stuff so I can melt it. But he's like, I got 925s and a couple other ones. And I was like, I know you're looking to raise money and I know you're tight on money. I was like, why don't you just put the shit in the next auction and we'll just give you whatever you sold.
Right.
And he's like, I can't do that. I'd feel bad. That's not what it's for. And I was like, dude, if you're strapped for cash and you're trying to get a new vehicle, that's exactly what it's for.
Right. I'd be interested in some of that 925. I mean, if you're not, you know what I mean?
I am, but right now I got to put all my money in the same basket for Bella right now, so I can't.
Right. Well, if somebody could drop a link in the chat to his channel, I'll go look him up and send him an email because I want a couple 925 pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I will,
Andrea, I do.
I will forward you his email.
All right. You or Hoovie, either one. Hoovie, if you got it, just send it to me on Facebook.
Oh, I was talking to Andrea Wolf.
I don't think
Oh,
he's
okay.
got the items online though, so
Right. I was just going to email him and be like, hey,
Hey,
heard through
good.
Phil that you. I was going to say, hey, heard through Phil that you had some 925 he's looking to part with, and
right. I mean, I'd let him know. He because I know I guess he's trying to get a new truck or something, and that's what I'm saying, Mike. Like that's why I told him put it in the auction. You're more likely to get more for your buck. And
Well, I was gonna offer him my auction price per ounce is what I was gonna do. You know what I mean?
yeah, I'm not sure exactly what he's got as far as rounds. He listed a bunch of the names, and
Right.
I honestly don't know all the names of the different companies that do the fours. I really don't.
Right.
I'm not a big silver round person.
Yeah, and I'm not wanting a bunch like an ounce or two or a 1 2 ounce bar or something like that.
Right. That's like I said. That's what I told him. It's like if people are going to be there. I mean, let them bid on your stuff. I mean, I offered the same thing to Lake when he was, telling me he's starting to sell his stuff because he's got concerns on his finances. I was like, ain't nobody going to sit there and hold it against you. I mean, if you need the help,
Right.
everybody's already there to help, so take it.
Right. If I was in a situation where I needed a little bit of money like that, I would throw it in the auction and then before I resorted to asking the charity. That way,
Yeah, you're making this. You're making the effort for yourself.
exactly. And just like you
That's what I'm
said,
trying
people.
to get over through his head on that.
Yep, just like you said, people in that charity event are going to pay more because it's a charity event, and you're helping yourself, basically.
Exactly, and that's what we really want to see first.
Yep.
I want to see you make that effort for yourself, and if I can offer you an avenue to make a little extra compared to what you were already going to make, that's just a plus for you. And it feels good to be able to help you make a couple extra bucks, So
exactly. I don't know. Some people don't see it that way. So, they're a little hard headed, or whatever you want to say.
Well, I wouldn't call that hard headed. I mean, his heart's in the right place. He doesn't.
Right.
He doesn't consider himself in the need. You know what I mean? He's just trying to speed up this process to get his truck. So I don't know. I mean, it's a little bit of pride. It's a little bit of humility.
Suck it up, Buttercup. He's gonna get a better price out of it on that live stream anyway than he would anywhere else.
I mean, like when Lake House was doing up a bunch of Merc dimes, and I mean, I know he sold them all, but I know Redneck would have been all over bidding on that shit because he's looking to start a whole collection of them.
Colorado, the Merc dimes at melt or spot price, you're looking at about $1.20-ish, $1.25-ish for a Merc dime as far as like spot or melt in that vicinity.
Right. For regular average Merc dimes, not key dates or anything.
But if you go to key dates or something like that, they're going to be way more.
But you can sell them on eBay for say $2.25 a piece.
Yeah.
And then include shipping, which is one stamp in a little shorty envelope. And you're gonna make 50 cents per coin. And if you sell 20, well, you got a couple dollars.
Yeah. Michael Mullins, if you could drop a link in chat to Big Bank, his channel. That way we can at least get people over here watching his stuff.
Yeah, Mike did. He can go into the chat.
So Red,
cool.
Michael Mullins said Red's getting some Mercs for less than spot.
Yeah, he's doing a trade with Mullins.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but Mike Mullins don't have but a few though.
Right. Come on, W. Where the fuck are you?
I told Red, I said, look, I'll get with the guy that owns my local jewelry store. He has a bunch of Mercs. Me and him have a deal that we made 6 months ago. He'll sell me the dimes and quarters, spot price. Melt, silver spot.
Yeah, you told him that just, a few nights ago?
Yeah, a couple of nights ago. And I said, and I can pick the dates I want. I said, I'll pick the dates for you. All you do, you send me the money and then plus whatever it costs to ship to you. And I said, and you'll have them for spot, plus your shipping, naturally.
Right.
And it doesn't cost that much to send from America to Canada in one of these. It doesn't cost that much. It might cost like what, $5 probably. I can put a lot of Mercury dimes in this little envelope.
Oh, absolutely.
A lot of Mercury
Colorado,
dimes.
I have your phone number, don't I? Never mind, I just found you.
Colorado, if you're just going to sell a couple, eBay would be your best bet, buddy, if you can, because
probably not because of the percentage and the insertion fee.
Yeah, you're right.
eBay hurts.
You're right. So, Coin Community.
It's only got a couple. Oh, a Facebook page.
That would be all right.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Jacob Gonzalez. 317 supporters, he says there.
That's not bad. Getting there, brother.
That's good. That's good.
If
I
y'all,
remember when Jacob had like 80 or 50 or
if y'all
before,
haven't already,
more than that.
if you guys haven't, go check out Jacob Gonzalez and smash the like button while you're here on the stream, please.
Make sure you're subbing each other, guys.
You can't say that word. You support each other.
I say bus because it's that backwards.
Well, I'll say that word. I don't give a flying fuck.
Booth. Well, if you put it in the chat and whatnot.
Yeah, you can say it live. I'll spell it SUMB, SUMB. Hey, Dallas.
Sometimes we don't.
I know I messaged you on here, CCO. I just did not 20 minutes ago.
Where's my booger lips? Oh, there he
He's
is.
right there. He said, "Wire boys, I need an email
Ah,
from
my
you."
big baby.
All you need to do is check your YouTube messages and send me your address, Bubba.
Yeah, and they fixing to do away with that. I got an email from YouTube the other day. Messenger is
What?
going to be totally out now.
All right.
YouTube
Yeah, just,
Messenger
Take all our fun
totally
stuff
out.
away.
Yeah, just send me your address on
Well,
your CC. I got everything ready for you, buddy.
a year ago, YouTube took a version of their Messenger away. Like in your like on your channel where you have home videos and all that.
Yep.
And community and channels and stuff. You could send messages up there. Then they did away with that.
Have a good night, Miss
Then they did
Andrea.
a different kind of messenger, and now they're doing away with that. So, oh well.
Good night,
CCO.
Confusion. Good night, Andrea.
Have a good night, Don.
CCO, I got your address there, buddy. I don't know if I can get that out to you tomorrow, but the next day for sure, bub.
I think I have Jacob already on here. Pretty sure. No, actually, I know I do because it's only been a few weeks. Never mind.
How dare you not have Jacob?
I already had Jacob. So. Yeah, not so much Colorado.
Come on, you bastard. Where are you hiding?
Well, I won't be able to send that the next day. It'll be Monday. Whoopsie.
Oh, shit. Whoopsie doodle bop. Hey, Ohio, do you know where Wellington, Ohio is?
I know where
I know it's
Wilmington,
north.
Ohio is.
I wrote it down. No, I thought he said Wellington. Whoa.
It may be. I know there's a Wilmington.
Maybe I heard wrong, but it's near the lake.
Oh, no. Wilmington is like
No, like
Southern
Beach
Hat.
Wellington.
These are nice and shiny, but they are not what we're looking for.
Find any 2012s? Oh, shit. Fire truck going by.
Can you tell which one the Rottweiler is?
Yeah. He sounds like
He
he's
came out
about
of the bedroom dead looking at me like, here I go.
to chew the door handle off.
The old Roddy that I used to have, man, he was the same way. I remember one time I was driving to Maine to go see my sister, and that big dumb bastard, we were stuck in traffic, like bumper to bumper. That shit was not moving, man. And that big dumb monkey climbed through that little back window that was on the truck. He finagles his fat ass into the back of the truck, and he's just chilling in traffic, looking at everybody. Everybody's throwing him snacks from their cars and shit.
Oh, everybody talks to you when you got a
Oh.
Rottweiler in the car.
And next thing you know, you hear the siren coming, and you just see him. That shit went on for like 20 minutes. And everybody just sat there and laughed at him because it was the deepest, throaty, like longest. I couldn't even mock it, like how long that dog howled in a breath. Are you fucking shitting me?
Oh, motherfucker.
What'd you find a W?
1953 silver.
Heck yeah.
What?
Good deal, man.
Second one in the box.
That's cool.
Good deal. You're on the roll for silver tonight.
Fuck,
That's
I'll
that
take
brand
it.
new box? Is that
Yeah.
that brand new box? I mean, that,
Yep.
Wow.
It is.
Well,
Oh, Shadow heard the dogs from outside.
It's been like 5 years since I found a silver quarter in a roll.
I've found more silver quarters than I have W's, so that's pretty bad.
The last one I found, well, like I said, was like 5 or 6 years ago, and it was in 1935, Philadelphia. I got a rollback when I paid my last truck payment. They give me a rollback, so.
And I found 2 of them today. Insane.
Jacob, are you serious about Vegemite?
Vegemite?
Yeah,
got
he
some of
said
that
good
in
night.
my
He was leaving, but I
refrigerator.
backed up. Go ahead.
I got some Vegemite. You said Vegemite or Good Night?
No, first one.
Vegemite? Vegemite's good stuff.
I got Vegemite in my refrigerator.
Yeah. I like Marmite, too. It
Yeah.
tastes a little different.
Jacob Gonzalez was saying he had a deal with
I think-
Retail about getting Vegemite.
I got some of that too. I think that Marmite.
Yeah.
It's made. It's not made in Australia. It's made in England or something. I think.
Yeah. The Marmite, to me, is a little saltier than the Vegemite.
Yeah, I'd rather Vegemite.
Yeah, me too. Mom was at the grocery store and she thought it was the same thing and grabbed it, and I said no.
My Vegemite came from Australia.
Yeah,
A
mine
friend of
did
mine
too.
lives there.
I ordered off
He came over to visit. He came over to visit me, and brought me that Vegemite and the Marmite.
Yeah. Yeah, I ordered mine off of Amazon because no place here in Ohio sells it at all.
Yeah, I can't find it here neither.
Ain't nothing better than a good
It's,
Vegemite sandwich in the morning with a cup of coffee.
Well, I can
on
think of a
toast,
couple
yeah,
things that are better
Vegemite
than
on
that.
toast. Yeah, but hey, some jelly with it don't hurt nothing neither, though. Some homemade mulberry jam don't hurt nothing neither. Hey, Mickey, speak of the devil, we talked him up.
Yay, the man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah.
Well, good, Mickey.
Oh, he's gonna be known. He will be known for that what he did. That's for sure.
Mhm.
Be a legend in his own mind.
He's a legend in my books.
Now I'm gonna have to back
Oh,
up
yeah,
later and
he
hear
is.
what Cajun said because it almost sounded like a line of a song about goes good with jam and something, and I was getting ready to compliment that. And then it was like,
A Vegemite, it's good stuff when in the morning with a cup of coffee and some jelly.
Yeah, on
Or
toast.
jam.
Oh, she's on the phone. She can't hear now.
It's her pimp.
John,
me
you
my
have
money,
Yeah.
Give me my money, bitch.
Jeep and John, you might want to go check and make sure all your bells are clicked, buddy.
Pull your shirt up. We don't do freebies here. Oh, that don't look good.
Oh, what am I missing?
I don't know, but that don't look good.
Oh no. Hoovy, you good? Nope. I bet
What'd you
what-
find, Phil?
I know what it is.
What'd you find, Phil?
I hope it ain't her grandma.
That's what I think it is because she was talking to me about that the other evening.
I have to.
You okay?
No.
How bad? Your reaction said bad, so
Right.
Fire, you know. It finally happened. Okay.
Are
okay,
you
so we
serious?
And I got to go get the dog.
Go do you, Hoovy.
All
All
right.
right, Hobie, take care,
All
honey.
right. Thanks. All right. I really got. Okay. Bye.
Go. Wow. I'll send you an email, Phil.
No, I'm pretty sure I already know.
No, you don't.
What was her dog? She let her dog out. They got run over or something.
No, family thing.
That's what happened with my dog. Okay.
No, she got a family issue that she's got to go take care of and pick up somebody's dog at this point.
Just
Oh.
Phil,
Oh.
short and sweet in the private
okay.
chat. That will tell you.
Okay. Well, in my prayers.
Yeah, it's about the best
Yeah.
you can do, Cajun. Is that what you was thinking, Phil?
Yep.
All right. Yeah, same page. Me and her talked long and hard about that the other night.
Yeah.
I offered some advice and opinions and stuff, and wow.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yes. Hoovy, you'll see us later, dear. You and the other person are in my thoughts and prayers for sure.
Yeah.
That's been a long, hard battle for her.
Yep.
Yeah, Mickey, that link is in here. I don't know if you can go that far back up.
I'll throw it in. I got you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got room for Jeep and Mickey and a few more.
Yeah. Guys, if you want on, jump up in there. Phil just posted the link.
That's an original name. See, I don't know. I don't feel comfortable calling him Mr. W right now.
Well, hey, dude, I'm all happy for him.
Shark
Oh
cheese
hell
crap.
yes. I'm just glad that it was able to be caught like live on camera,
All
like
right.
and somebody.
Well, I'm just glad it was
Just
somebody from the
amazing.
community. Really.
Unbelievable,
Oh, yeah.
man.
Yeah.
I can't believe that I was able to record all this.
Hey, Mickey.
I got the call. You know, I got. Let me flip the video. I'm looking at my legs. Hang on a minute. All right. So, anyways, I can't believe I got the call today. You guys heard what I said yesterday, what I said last night. I was hoping I'd get this early designation on this thing. I couldn't even imagine that I got this accidental early first release thing. I mean, like, unbelievable.
Yeah, the fact that they created a designation for that is amazing.
The director personally guaranteed me that if they had my coins for the first submission on Monday morning, which they're already been shipped, I get the first discovery too. I got the first discovery also.
Yeah.
Good for him.
I got it all.
That's what they should be doing.
More tomorrow.
I got it all.
Mickey,
I
ships
couldn't
more
believe
tomorrow.
it.
Next day air. Next
Yeah,
day
they're-
air tomorrow. They'll have Monday.
Well,
Well, there it
PCGS
is.
doesn't. Yeah, they can't. If they receive it before the release date, they won't accept it as the first discovery because the U.S. Mint will not accept it. They said they spent 2 hours
Yeah, I know.
arguing with them.
Well,
U.S. Mint.
I'm not-
And
It
US
wasn't a mint issue; it was a reserve issue.
Well, whatever the issue was, they said that they will not designate what I sent them as the first release, as the first discovery, because I shouldn't have had it.
Yeah, because
Right.
the coins have been at the reserves for a while now. They've already been
Yeah.
shipped to the reserves. It was the reserves issues that was their problem. That's what their screw up.
They pulled the
But
wrong
still-
box out.
Your is a screw up in your favor. It was awesome.
Yeah, but it's like I got Christmas times 2 on top of Christmas for the first discovery, because I'm guaranteed now the first discovery as well.
Yeah.
I'm getting all 3. I'm getting the 2 accidental early release and the first discovery. Now, I might not be the only first discovery if somebody else can get them one by Monday, but I'm going to be at least one of the first
Right.
discoveries. Guaranteed.
No,
Guaranteed.
if they don't give you
Right,
the
right.
absolute first one, that's just dick move.
Hey guys, I'm going to jump off here. Hoovie's calling me on Facebook, so I'll talk to
Yep.
you guys in a bit.
Later.
All right, brother.
Okay.
Yeah, the
Alright.
accidentals are going to be more than the
hey.
first discovery.
It's like
You see,
somebody
Mickey-
just took a school bus off my shoulders. I promise you that. I promise you that.
Yeah.
It's like somebody took a
Well,
school
you
bus.
got
off.
even better than or
Yeah, exactly.
first release or whatever. You got even
Yeah.
better. You got a label made just for you. Just like I
Yeah,
said
Yeah, you got
on your
a
video. and
designation.
I was the first comment in your video, I think.
Yep. I've seen you, Cajun. Nice to see you for the first time, by the way, Cajun.
Oh, you've seen me before in live streams.
I haven't seen you personally. Not in live streams. I might have been able to, but I haven't. So this is the first time I've seen you.
Yeah,
Well, when you're at the
not
post
together.
office
Okay.
getting those coins
Right.
off, all you have to do is look on that wanted board.
Yeah, right. Yeah, just look up for Boudreaux. Hey, look, hey, there's Boudreaux right there. There's his picture.
Yeah, I got
But
people
if
down
you
there.
do a next day air tomorrow, with FedEx, they'll get it
Oh, they're already
Monday
sent.
morning. They won't get it
Already
Sunday.
sent
They'll
them.
get it Monday.
They're already sent overnight. FedEx overnight. They're gonna have Monday
We're
morning.
getting it tomorrow.
I've already sent them.
Oh, good.
I'm
Good.
guaranteed.
Okay.
I'm guaranteed the first discovery. I got the first discovery on top of the accidental early release. And on top of that, I'm working a deal with somebody else through NGC that I might be able to get a designation of a coin. I have one coin I didn't send them. I might be able to get designation through NGC as of the pedigree of the accidental early release through NGC.
Can't go wrong there.
NGC goes through Heritage, so you know what I'm saying. I got a deal working that might end up working out that way, to where I got both the auction houses, both the everybody working against each other to try to get the money out there. So incredible. It's going to be incredible. It's going to be the best thing that's ever happened for, you know what I'm saying, the YouTube community, myself.
Agreed.
I mean, everything, all of this is going to be, it's all been documented live. I opened the coins live. I've got the videos. The Mint Direct, the PCGS director personally viewed my YouTube video today.
Oh,
And-
wow. Okay.
And couldn't believe it. She couldn't believe it. She said, "How did you get these coins?"
Well, see, I went to the bank and asked for a box of quarters, and that was it.
Well, no, actually, I told her the whole story, and she documented the whole story that I went to that bank, that exact bank, to pick up my $50, and they didn't have my $50, so I went over to the drive-through bank to pick up a box of quarters because I didn't want a piece together box.
Somebody's getting fired because of that.
Yeah, damn sure, but you know what? Not my problem,
That's right.
Traveling John commented on my video. He's like, somebody's going to get in big trouble for this. I'm like, well, that's not my problem. I don't order anything from that bank but $50.
Right.
This just happened by chance. And if you watch my video, the first one that I made, you'll see that I said this box should have never even happened. If they would have had my $half, I would have never went and got that quarter box. I would have never went and got the quarter box. I just picked up my $half and left. And that box would still be sitting.
Went to some grocery store and got circulated, and nobody would have known the difference.
I don't think there's any way anybody else is going to get a coin to them by Monday morning. I think I'll be also the only first discovery. I can't imagine how anybody else could get one before Monday and get it to them by Monday morning. Like mine's already, like I already have the track.
The release is Sunday, so they can't.
The release is Monday, I believe, the 26th.
Yep.
I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Maybe that's Sunday.
Oh, no,
But-
it's the 24th. Yes, the 26th is Monday.
Right. So Monday is the first release. So they're going to receive my package on that day, and they're going to designate me as the first discovery as soon as they get it. Nobody else can get it to them by Monday because it hasn't been released yet.
What's up, Matt?
So I got the monopoly on it.
Pretty much.
Hey, Mickey,
Run with it, brother. You deserve it.
if your package is there, when they open that door and nobody else's package is there, like say the mailman comes a half hour after they receive yours, you get the $2,000 bounty all to yourself.
Yes, and that's what I'm hoping for. And the mid director or the PCGS director said she's happy that I'm going to get the coins there, so I get in on the bounty also, because she couldn't give me the bounty. She couldn't give it to me,
right?
Because mine were early.
Right.
But now she's happy that I'm going to get them in so that she can too.
Now, we were talking earlier before you jumped in, about 30 minutes before you jumped in, about how somebody had the Lowell quarter, W quarter.
Yeah.
It said before release date or something. I never heard of it, but they have.
Right.
They might fill you in on it. Phil will fill you in on it. He knows about it.
I don't
it
wasn't
know
me.
who the guy is or whatever. I know
that was Melissa and Byers, I believe.
Byers, okay. Yeah,
that
they
wasn't
seen a video where they had a thing they said before release date on the W quarter. It didn't say accidental release or something. But I never heard of that because there was 3 people.
That's crazy.
Star, another guy, I forget, or 2 people shared the bounty. I'm sorry, 2 people. And then Digging Dave, his got there late. If his got there late,
because he didn't overnight it.
One of the 2, one of the 3. He did overnight it, but
I've actually been
the post office messed up.
Yeah, I've been contacted by a guy. One of the first 2 submitters for the Lowell, he actually contacted me on my YouTube channel, and he told me that he was one of the first 2 that get his in. His name on YouTube is Riot Cop, and he got one of the first 2 in. His was the higher grade, the MS66. And by the way, guys, if you didn't know, I got MS65 on both of the ones that I submitted. The accidental early release are both MS65s. They didn't grade out any higher than that. I can't believe that, pulling them out of a brand new uncirculated roll. I mean, really? MS65?
That's still good.
But either way, that's the grade that accidental release will ever get is MS65. So it's a top pop for that.
Right. Yeah. Right. Correct. That's right.
I only consign. I've already agreed to consign one to auction. The other one's getting mailed back to me. So I'm getting one for myself. I'm gonna do the YouTube video on that one when I get it back, and I'm gonna show the whole process. All the videos I've made together. Cut them all together. Cut the whole thing together with the discovery, with the coin. With everything. And then the other one's going to go up on auction about the same day my video drops. So,
well, guys, I'm off to bed.
There you go.
Congratulations, buddy. That's awesome, man.
I appreciate it, man. Thanks.
I will talk to you guys tomorrow.
Indeed.
Okay, John.
Have a good one, brother.
Let me get some more light on here. Like I haven't even been able to hunt coins since all this
that's good.
happened, other than going back through I still got the rest of the discards. Look, like that's the rest of the discards that I haven't checked to make sure I didn't miss a West Point. Like I can't even turn them back in because I got to make sure I double check every single one of them to make sure I didn't miss one. You know, like
yeah, naturally.
I mean, I got the box. I mean, I got everything. Like I opened. I was gonna save that one roll for myself. I'm glad I didn't because I opened up. I was gonna save 2 rolls. Auction one off on eBay. I pulled down all my eBay listings. Okay, pulled down all my eBay listings. I pulled down, all that, and then I was gonna consign one roll unopened to auction and keep one for myself. The one that I was going to consign, I ended up getting 2 more West Points out of, which brought me up to 14. And the last one didn't have any in it, so I would have been saving a roll with none. Once I found out I could get the first discovery, if I got them to them by Monday, I was like, well, hell, I need to get these off right now. And we went ahead and got them out. I mean,
What's up, guys?
Hey, Matt. How's the ride?
Can y'all see New Orleans on my stern behind me? I figured
Matt 83. What's up, dude?
Not much. I figured I'd see if y'all could see. Let me flip this around. See how
we can see it, brother.
Where you at?
Oh yeah.
I'm in the Mississippi
New
River,
Orleans.
Okay.
about to head through the industrial
I know.
locks to go east to Pascagoula. Anyway,
I know where he's at.
Hey, man, I appreciate you offering me that money, Matt. I really do, brother. I really do.
hey, ain't no problem, pal. I realized you couldn't see my my message. either, so
I
just
can't
wanna
chit
let you
chat
know-
because I'm on my phone.
Yeah, you don't owe me shit, pal. I was only willing to help because I had the money and I was able to, and I knew you was gonna buy me. You don't owe me a damn thing.
Well,
So don't worry about me.
I'm-
I was just like I said, I was taking a big chance in you also. So if I was gonna do it, I was willing to take a quarter or two. But other than that, no, you don't owe me nothing, bud.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm gonna send you something. I'll figure out something for you, bro, for sure. That's just good stuff. That's good. That's good vibes, good karma. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to stay on that side of that. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason why this happened to me. You know what I'm saying? Because this is how I operate. You know what I'm saying? I operate this way.
Roger. I just want to let you know you don't owe me anything, Obel.
Yeah, for sure. I appreciate it, but I'm doing this for the community, and you know what I'm saying, I'm also doing this for everybody. Everybody see it, and anybody that's willing to help me out, like, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Just, I don't know you don't know me. You know what I'm saying? You willing to throw money on my face, like, that's crazy.
Well,
like,
my wife gets upset with me all the time, but I do it pretty often, man. I don't know, man. I'd rather choose to believe that majority of people in the world is good people, and
Yep.
it helps my life
Amen,
out.
brother.
It helps
Yep.
my life out living that
Amen.
way. It's not for other people. It's for me.
That's right.
Oh shit! I'm gonna drop my phone overboard. That would have sucked.
Hey, don't do that.
Yeah. No doubt.
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah, I mean, like, I'm not even thinking about fame and fortune or anything like that. I'm just thinking about, I'm gonna get my bills paid, man. I'm so happy.
Yeah.
Paid. That's so much weight lifted off my shoulders that it's not even funny. It's not even funny. I'm gonna get my bills paid. I don't have to struggle for a few months. Like,
yeah, no doubt.
I mean, so happy. You know what I mean? I'm a single dad. I pay child support. I take care of my daughter half the week. Like, on top of paying full child support, and it's a slow time of the season for my business, so not making a ton of money at work, but
Preaching to the choir, brother.
man,
Yeah, no doubt. Look, we just shit happens to people. People get in bad spots. We just found out that the woman that helped we adopted 2 kids from my brother-in-law. He's a crackhead. Anyway, we just found out that she's got stage 3 cancer. This woman's amazing. She was in our life three and a half years while we was through the adoption process. Then after she was able to actually become friends with us, and man, her husband came to the house when I was home, and he was telling us about the latest thing on her starting chemo, and she lost 30 pounds this month. Dude, that is so terrible to hear. You know, this woman's amazing. It seems like it's always the awesome people that shit like this
Yeah.
happens to.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, on the same deal, like my girlfriend is the woman I just started dating like 2 weeks ago. She, I don't know if I mentioned this last night because I was pretty tired last night. But anyway,
didn't seem
she
tired.
ended up cutting her finger, getting 6 stitches on Sunday this last week. On Monday, she fell in the shower and broke 4 ribs. Okay, and
Jeez.
then on Tuesday, I get this accidental early release box of fucking West Point quarter, a box of quarters. Like, are you kidding me? It's like she's got all the bad luck. I got all the good luck, And I guess it cancels out, right? I mean,
Yeah,
unfortunately, she's suffering, but I mean, I guess it cancels out, That's the only thing I
It's
can
not
say.
her slacker.
on them.
It's a friend of hers that's. She literally just got the call live, and you could see it's bad.
Oh, Roger.
I'm not going to really air her business out, but
No doubt. When I seen that, I was just wondering exactly, if I thought something happened with her.
now
Yeah, keep
not
me
her
updated on
particularly, but somebody close to her.
Yeah.
I work full time. And and I take care of my daughter on days I'm not working, so I only have time to do this type of thing at night. You know what I'm saying? When I'm not at work, so
Right.
on nights I'm not at work. So keep me updated on her situation and all of that, because you guys have seen me, I'm sure, in other chats and stuff, donating and doing things for other people. Whenever something like that arises, I'm definitely willing to throw something out there.
I'll be happy to give you all the information you want for an early release.
Oh, shit.
Who the hell is that?
I'm confused. Okay, I'm back.
Well, it's a good thing Byers is here. He may have to use his sniper rifle today.
Oh yeah, why's that?
I don't know.
Ciao.
I got a feeling that one's waiting for him.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
pal. Get out of here.
I don't know.
Oh.
I wasn't paying attention to chat.
Oh,
Watching
no.
everybody in the screen.
Look in private chat, guys. Let's just say that I'll read that out loud. The sirens that the dogs were going nuts for was her friend.
Oh, Roger. Okay, I
wow.
see it. Okay.
They were going to her friend.
Wow.
Wow. So we were laughing at the dogs, and the whole time they were.
Wow.
Byers, go for it.
I got it. Oh, well, never mind.
Well, I'll let you guys be the judge of this one. Because to me, that looks like a silver ender.
Oh, definitely.
Hang on. Let me come back and look.
That's no
I
doubt.
was in there.
That's
Yeah.
Yes, it
definitely.
is.
110%.
No doubt.
Yeah.
I'm a moron.
Was
and
that
I
a
don't know that one.
Was that a mint mark down there? Was that a mint mark?
That is a D, it looks like, yes.
You found
Yeah,
more
well,
silver
that's a
in
silver.
that box than I
That's a
found my
silver.
whole life.
Oh, that's sure as shit is silver.
Oh, I know it
Nice.
is. That's what the mint marks are on silver.
Yep. Well, that's why I knew it, but 2 freaking silver in one box. That's crazy. Oh, I got one more to bring in.
Silver quarters in that box than I've found in my entire life.
Oh, there's Mickey.
Still,
I thought that was your third silver in that box.
This is
My first ever box of quarters.
second in this box.
Well, I'm about to head out, guys.
My
I
friend-
might hang around in the chat for a minute, but I'm about to have
53, guys. Another one.
I gotta be up.
Hey, Matt.
I gotta be up at
Boom.
5 in the morning.
Matt, catch you later,
dude,
man.
Did I show you
man.
time?
All right. Later on, pal.
Did I show you guys the 1932 D quarter that I got from my local coin shop?
Negative.
For 11 times space. This is on my channel. You guys can see the video. But I got this 1932. It's in VF condition at least.
Yeah.
1932D in the coin shop for 11 times face.
Can't go wrong there.
Not a month ago. Not a month ago did this happen. I mean,
Wow.
he only. I know the camera's not really showing it real well, but I mean, there's still breast feathers on this thing. I mean, it's between VF and XF for sure.
Hey,
Where's
Mickey,
the
what kind of
FNX?
mic are you using?
I'm on my cell phone, Galaxy Note 8.
Wow, because you are like 10 times louder than everybody else. That's freaking awesome.
No, I think that's
That's
just
crazy.
him. He's still running on liquid adrenaline here.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Man,
that
I've been
makes
on
sense.
this for like 5 days, man. I can't sleep. I can't eat. I can't do nothing. Like I was waiting to hear this news. I saw the call come in and it said California, and I showed my coworker. I'm like, bet, look at
Hell
this.
yeah.
This is California calling right now. This is the confirmation call. This is the confirmation call, and it sure as hell was.
That's
It
just
sure as hell was. I was like, unbelievable. I had orders coming in on the food truck. I had orders coming in for food truck on the food truck for food, and I'm trying to cut meat and talk to the director of PPS, and you know,
I gotta go.
all at the same time. It was just incredible. It was insane. Man, it's been a day, and I didn't get no sleep last night. Y'all know I was in here until like what, 3:30, 3:20 last night. So I only got like 3 hours of sleep.
That call, you'd answer it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, Mike. Berkeley, California. I'd answer a phone call from there because I knew it'd be PCGS calling.
Well, yeah, I mean, I get a lot of robocalls and a lot of scam likelies and all that, and I get a lot of calls from even my own area that are scams or bill collectors or whoever, you know, calling me. I'm a struggling working dad. You know what I'm saying? Like I owe money to a lot of places. You know what I'm saying? I get calls all day, but I seen that California, and I'm like, I know I got to answer this. I've been answering robocalls and all these other calls since I'd submitted my coin. You know, since I submitted my coins, expecting that maybe one of these are the grading company. You know, but then when I seen that California today, I knew it was them. I knew it was them immediately. As soon as I seen it, I'm like, this is them. This is it. This is the call.
What made that call better is if you're able to actually record the whole conversation. Since you already recorded them opening it, you know, opening the rolls, that would have been.
If I had the
whole life.
If I had subs, if I had 1,000 subs, I would have went live. You know what I mean? I would have went live with it if I could have. You know, but I couldn't have. I couldn't do it. They, you know, obviously YouTube won't let me do it because I don't have 1,000 subs. So, but that's going to change here soon, no doubt. No doubt.
Yeah, you'll start
when they announced the first discovery, I made the preference for this accidental early release to remain semi-anonymous. It's just going to say that a guy in Texas, Mike V or Mickey V, you know, got this, you know, box, quarters, whatever. But when they announced the first discovery, I'm going to ask them to personally, I'm going to ask them to put my YouTube video, you know, my YouTube channel on the press release. I didn't want to put this one on the press release just because I didn't want them to accidentally, you know, or by force have to include the submissions that I made for Monday morning as part of the accidental early release discoveries. You know what I'm saying? because I wanted both. I wanted to run the table. You know, that's what I wanted to do. So I made sure that they left me anonymous for this press release. You'll see the press release probably Monday morning, and then you'll see the discovery press release of the discovery of the first discovery on Wednesday or Thursday. And then I'm going to include my YouTube channel, and I'm going to ask them to put the video, you know, the link to my video on that press release so that everybody can see it. I want everybody to see it.
I don't
Right.
blame you.
Yeah. Yeah. You got bragging rights. You got bragging rights.
Well, it's
You
not.
deserve it.
It's not that. It's just that it's documented. You know what I'm saying? Like I filmed it all.
Yeah.
But that's,
Like,
that's
who
the
right.
wouldn't want
difference.
to see it? Who wouldn't want to see it? Who wouldn't want to see somebody finding this and getting this discovery and the actual reaction and everything? You know, who wouldn't want to see it? Want to see it live? Yeah, everybody will want to see it. Why wouldn't you? It's not for my own
Right.
personal,
That's
you know,
for
gain.
every
It's
collector.
for the community. It's for the young people that are trying to get into this, that they, you know, have an interest in
Right.
this. You know, it's for
Right.
everybody. I want everybody to see it.
Right.
Well,
what I
I mean,
said.
just
You-
like
you
the
got the
director
right-
said,
you
the fact that
deserve
you
it.
actually had it on video just sets it leaps and bounds beyond any other find
Right.
ever.
Yeah, like it's the only first find ever recorded, ever.
To knowledge,
Like,
yeah.
To knowledge,
No.
knowledge, exactly. And that's what I say in the video as well.
No.
If you watch the video, you'll see it. You know, it's to my knowledge. You know, it's the first. It's the first footage of the
Digging
actual
Dave-
find.
Digging Dave got his, but he found his
Yeah.
in change at Walmart, and he was at
But
Walmart
he was-
when he made the video. He wasn't live,
But he wasn't a first discovery. And mine wasn't a live feed. Mine was a video after the fact, but I opened the roll live
Yeah.
on the
Oh, no.
video. The video wasn't live.
He didn't
You
even
know
know
what I'm
it was
saying?
in
And
there.
it's the first discovery.
Okay, well,
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Digging Dave, his video came out 3 or 4 days before that day that it hit the PCGS office, and he would have been the first, one of the first ones, if the post office
If he'd
messed up.
overnighted it.
He did overnight it, but the post office messed up, and his coin was still on the airplane in Berkeley, California, in the town where PCGS was.
Well, I
at,
don't mess with the post
still
office.
at the airport.
That's why I mess with the post office.
Right. Well, that's
Post
where
office. I don't play with that. I don't play with that. I knew
dealer
go FedEx.
did it. Him and the coin dealer had went to the post office, and they did it overnight. And the post office guaranteed it would be there at a certain time that morning. And guess what? That night, the day it was supposed to be there, that night it was still at the airport at the USPS hub station.
Yep, they lost it in there.
But he did have a video finding it. He did have a video finding it.
Right. But that video was just
It
him
wasn't
showing
in
the
a
point.
box.
He was just showing
Yeah,
the
it wasn't
point that
in
he
a
got in
box.
the tank. I opened the roll and pulled the first one out of the roll of the box.
Right.
I opened the roll. It was a sealed roll. I opened it. Like,
Right. That's why I was saying earlier he found his in change.
did you see me shaking?
Bro.
I thought I was shaking. I thought I was shaking when I found that coin in that roll. But let me tell you, today when I got that phone call, it was much worse. It was much worse. When the director of PCS called me and said that I'm going to get a special designation on my coin, I lost my mind. I lost my whole mind when that happened. I just
and a signed, sealed, delivered guarantee that you got the first roll or the first find too. Shit.
No, look, so this is what happened. So she said all this. She told me all this about the accidental early release, okay? She said that on the phone, and then she said that Great Collects is already asking if you want to consign one for auction. And I said, I'll be willing to talk to them. So they forwarded my information to Great Collects. And we got off the phone after that, after the phone interview. And then later on, while I was at FedEx shipping the overnight package for Monday morning to have the first discovery, she called me back and she said, okay, we've got your grades. They're MS65. So both of them, they're twinsies. It's going to be both MS65s. And would you like us to send both of them to you, or do you want to send one to the auction house? Do you want to send both to the auction house? I said, I want you to send one to the auction house and one to me. And that's what they're doing. And then I'm like, I'm shipping you overnight. You're going to have Monday morning the other 11 that I found. And she's like, great. I guarantee that I will guarantee you right now that you're going to get at least part of the bounty because you will have the first discovery. So if somebody else gets one there by Monday morning like I have, then they'll share with the bounty and they'll share with the first discovery. But I'm guaranteed to get a first discovery designation on one of the coins I send them.
Yep.
She guarantees that.
If yours is in their hand and they write it down in their logbook first, you get the bounty by yourself. It has to be timestamped. That's what it has to do with it. Timestamp. And just so happened the first two loads were timestamped the same time on the mailing or something or whatever. That's how both.
Yeah, they received it in the same mail lot.
Right.
Yeah. So
yours is going FedEx, so yours ain't going through the mail.
No.
So.
No, it's overnight, designated, 8 a.m., $107 shipping. That's what they're going to have first. It's FedEx first.
Better be on
they got
time.
FedEx. FedEx first.
On time.
Yeah, I would have skipped the UPS or USPS too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, screw that. No, I've already had some issues with the USPS. I'm negative 200 in my main PayPal account because one of the boxes of 2019 Denver nickels that I've got that I sold for 2 to 3 times face on eBay was claimed that they never received the box, that they just received the empty package.
Bigfoot. The last one that I've seen. That was a first find that was on the market went for, I think it was $7,000.
Man, those accidental releases should be 10 plus.
Yeah,
should be 10 plus.
Because he's got a custom, one of a kind, never been used before designation.
Yeah,
that could very well be in the 15 range.
Man, I would lose my mind.
Because of the fact that
I've lost my mind 3 times this week, but we could lose it one more time, I guess.
Just for the
15 would be.
Just for the fact that there's only going to ever be 2.
Exactly. Ever. Only 2 ever. Only 2 ever. And it's the only 2. It's the highest grade they'll ever receive because it's the only 2 they'll ever have. And if the next release comes, that's why I'm saving one of them, because if the next release comes out and they don't get an accidental early find, it'll be the key date of this. It'll be the key coin of the fucking series.
Yep.
The Key West Point.
1 of 2, correct.
It'll be the Key West Point.
And I would strongly suggest when you get yours back, I would have it appraised, like legitimately have it appraised by your insurance company and put it in a vault somewhere.
I put $6,000 on the package when I sent it to them.
Yeah.
I put $6,000 estimated value on each coin.
Yeah.
I paid an extra $30 per coin when I shipped it to them.
No, I'm talking
for
when
insurance.
it gets back to you, when it's graded and done.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though. But I'm saying in advance of that, I knew that this was going to be something special, so I designated $6,000 per coin when I sent it to them.
Yeah, which is a smart move.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not playing no games. I don't have the extra money, but I didn't have a choice really because I wasn't going to get screwed because of the way the post office has already done me. You know what I'm saying, on the nickel boxes I sold.
Well, they've done a lot of people, so
I claimed my $50 insurance on the box that I sent that the guy claimed he never fucking received, and I still end up losing $150 on that.
Yep.
$50 plus
Well,
the shipping cost. So
now
it's
that you
really
got your
187
confirmation, you ain't
on
losing
that box.
time.
But I 100 on the other boxes I sold. So it,
Yeah.
I didn't really lose anything, in the grand scheme of things. I didn't lose anything, but
Well, my
I wasn't
friend,
playing with the post office. I went to FedEx immediately knowing that I wasn't going to play with the post office.
you almost
No way.
guaranteed, without a doubt, have the most expensive W coins in the entire series.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Without a
I
doubt,
agree.
it's not going to happen again. There's only one set left, and I guarantee you it's not going to fucking happen again.
Especially
That's why I
that
asked all the questions.
they screwed up on the last one, right? Why would they ever let this accident happen again?
That's right.
Like, they're not going to let this happen again. They're not going to let this happen again. They're not. That second coin, that'll be my retirement money. That'll be my retirement money.
And
I'm gonna hold that coin, that second coin.
You'll easily be able to send a kid to college with it.
Well, yeah. Well, thankfully, I only got one, and that's going to be, that would be, again, life changing.
Oh, absolutely.
Life changing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not going to be rich off of it, but yeah, I can send my daughter to college. Great. Fucking great. That's great. I love that. I would love that. If that's all, and that's all I'm trying to do is pay my bills, really.
Right.
I'm still. My boss is already he's like, man, you make that much money off one coin. Why don't you do this full time? I'm like, because this is like finding a needle in a haystack. And I'm like, but it's really like finding a needle in a field of haystacks.
Right.
I mean, like I'm like, this is not going to happen again.
It's beyond a field of haystacks. It's never going to happen again.
I can't repeat this success, over and over again. I can get this one-time deal. It's a here and now thing,
Yeah,
I can't repeat this over and over
happened before, ever.
Right.
Ever
Yeah,
in the history of the U.S. Mint, it's never happened.
Oh man, that's so awesome! It's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Brother, you should ride that high as long as you can because you deserve it.
Man, I've been tracking down West Point quarters. I'm in Texas, and we do not look here. Let me give you a brief history of the West Point series quarters in Texas. Let me give you a brief history. Before the announcement that they were going to issue West Point minted quarters, I got a box of uncirculated Lowell quarters from my bank. Not the same bank I got this box from, but the same name bank. I got it from Wells Fargo. All right. But it wasn't the same branch that I picked up the box that I got, the accidental early release from.
Mm-hmm.
So I got this box and I'm like, I filmed it. You look back on my videos, you'll see it. Like it's there, and you'll see that Lowell box. It's designated on my channel. It says, I believe this to have a good possibility of finding the first West Point quarter or the West Point quarter, because it was an uncirculated box of Lowell's. I got it just before they announced the release date of the first Lowell West Points, right? So from there, after that, I had not found a single, and I'm steady. I've been getting 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes of quarters every single week, and from different banks. And I was getting it from that same bank because I was figuring that, well, since that bank got that first uncirculated box, why wouldn't it get more? So I kept going for that same bank. And finally, after like 15 boxes, I said, okay, well, this bank is not going to get any more uncirculated boxes. They're all going to be circulated like they always have been. So I went to different banks and I went different routes, and I got customer wrapped rolls. I got West Point out of a customer turn in. It was a vending machine company. That video's on my channel also.
Yep.
You know, like I've been tracking these things down, but at the end of the day, the ones that I found wasn't even part of that whole track. You know what I mean? Like I went to that bank to pick up $50. I wasn't expecting to get quarters. Now,
Right.
the reason why I picked up the quarters is because I hadn't got quarters from that bank before. So I said, why not? You know, since I couldn't get my $50, I got the 500. I might as well
Right.
try and see what he got for quarters.
But that's the
And
same thing with the quarters that I'm doing.
You know, but you know, it's like I had almost completely given up on Wells Fargo. I was almost convinced that I would never get an uncirculated box from Wells Fargo. And dumb luck, I end up getting it a week early.
Well, you got the score of a lifetime, brother.
And I recorded it. It's on YouTube for the community,
Okay.
for everybody to see. For everybody to see. You know, I'm going to cut it all together with the whole process. You know, everything that I keep releasing videos. Everybody's like, "You got another one? You got another one? You got another one?" I'm like, "No, guys. Like, watch the video. I explain everything in the video. Like, watch the videos. I've released 3 videos in this, you know, in this process, and I explain everything in the video, but like it's like people aren't watching. They're like, "Good luck. I hope you get the first discovery." It's like, did you watch the video? Like, I talked to the director of PCGS. Like, I've got, and then they're like, "Well, I guess accidental early release is better than nothing." No, like it's better than the first release. It's better than the first discovery.
Exactly.
Like, and I'm gonna get the first discovery. Like on top of it, I'm getting, you know, I want to answer everybody that messages me, everybody that, you know, comments on my videos, and I'm really doing a good job of staying on top of that, you know, because I want to keep everybody informed, because I want the community to see all of this, you know, and I'm like, it's like, watch the video. Watch the video. They're not that long, except for the first one I sent, that which was 25 minutes long.
Yeah.
But the only reason why it's 25 minutes long is I was roll hunting, you know. I'm hunting through rolls. Yeah, there's only 14 in a box. I mean, how often are you going to find one, you know?
Oh, trust me, I know.
Yeah, I threw your I threw your video link up in the chat earlier on here.
Yeah.
I said, look, guys, it's only a 2-minute video. Y'all go check it out. I threw the link in chat, and your history was made all over again.
Man, and you know what? Let's just, you know, keep going with the luck. Like I just finally, okay, so here's the deal. When they updated Android to the new Android operating system, they dropped Samsung's movie editor from it. They removed it. So I had to warranty replace my phone, and they dropped my movie editor. I couldn't edit my videos for like 2 months. So the only way I was able to put out was by just basically recording one time on the video, you know, and I lost so much footage, and I couldn't cut anything into it. I couldn't merge any videos. I couldn't do anything except for one time record. And I was like barely getting any content out.
Right.
And I finally found an app that I was able to use, and you know, I didn't want them to have their logo in it the whole time and all that. But I found this app that I was able to use where I could cut out their logos, and I could cut out the BS and you know, use this other, and I just so happened to get a channel sticker made, you know, just before this, and it's like that. I made that intro myself just on. It's really hodgepodge, but it's great. It's a great intro, you know, and I was able to do that.
I love it.
Just before it, and then I get the natural reaction to me opening up that box of, you know, uncirculated San Antonio quarters early ahead of the release date. Like, I'm going to use that as my intro. I'm going to use both of those clips together as my intro for a while. You know, that's going to be my intro. Why wouldn't I use that? You know, Epic.
Right. Yeah.
Epic.
Now, did you just send in regular ones as well to get graded as an early find?
As far as the Denver minted coins?
Yeah.
No, I didn't send any Denver minted coins in. I'm spending my time looking through the box, and I'm setting aside, what I consider myself to be choice uncirculated.
Right.
And I'm setting them aside. I've got about half a roll so far because I really think I was so excited. I really think I might have missed one or two. I might have missed one or two West Points. I doubt it because I'm pretty thorough, with what I do. But I might have missed one. So I'm looking through each coin, in the box before I turn it back into the bank. If I missed one, or if I find a real nice, Denver, I'm setting it aside. So. I'm thinking that I might be able to get, after they contact me back for the first discovery, I'm going to ask the director if I send in Denver minted coins, maybe I could get a designation as from the accidental release box, and maybe. I don't know.
Well,
I don't know if they'll
Denver
do
one
that.
should be accidental release too.
I don't know if they'll do that. I don't know if they'll do that. But they released them in bags way ahead of this. The Denvers and the Philadelphias were released from the mint in bags months and months ago. So there's already been graded coins. Yeah. As soon as they drop them for the year, they release bags and rolls ahead of when the boxes get released. These are circulation coins. That's why the West Point is so, so spectacular, is because they never release a special coin into circulation like this before. So they've already released uncirculated bags and rolls of Denver and Philadelphia. And there's already MS 68, 69, and 67s already been found. The highest grade for the Denver already, I believe, is 68 on PCGS website, if you look. I think there might be a 69 on the Philadelphia side.
Oh, you know where those came from? More than likely, this is my thought on it. Those came from, Littleton Coin Company. If you ordered, and Big T ordered that pack of quarters, all 46 quarters that was released so far, and that was including the 2019 P&D quarters. Okay, that's probably where those Mission and River of No Return quarters came from.
Yeah, that's possible.
Right. I could have got those quarters if I would have ordered from Littleton Coin Company, because a buddy of mine ordered.
Hey, while we're on here, I don't know why nobody's made a video about this yet, but if you guys didn't know,
you cut out
the clad proof set on the 4th of July, the U.S. Mint director, I saw a press release about it. He signed 9 freaking U.S. clad proof sets, and they're going to be sent to people to order them. 9 people will get an autographed U.S. Mint clad proof set. So order proof sets if you haven't ordered one yet. Order a clad proof set, because you could get a autographed from the U.S. Mint director clad proof set. I don't know why nobody's made a video about this yet. Blue Ridge, I can't believe Blue Ridge hasn't made a video about this yet, because this is big news. Like,
I didn't know.
I saw a press release about it. I didn't know. I saw a press release about it, and he went on like July 4th or July, like right after, July 4th, and he went and he signed 9 of them, San Francisco minted proof sets. He signed 9 of them, and they're going to be issued to random. They're going to be randomly issued to people who buy proof sets.
Right. I haven't heard that before, so.
It's epic. Yeah, that's epic. That's as epic as this.
Yeah.
I didn't. I didn't want to buy them right away. They had stock, and they would like send you out stock after you ordered them. But right now, it'd probably be the best time to buy them, because you might get one of those.
I wouldn't be that lucky.
that's the same luck that I had. You know what I'm saying? That you know, to get one of those autograph proof sets.
You're right.
I mean, I'm gonna do one myself, but I wanted to wait a little bit before I did it. But I can't believe that nobody's made a video about it, because this mint director is like, he's like Donald Trump out there. You know what I'm saying? He's just like throwing everything out. He's just throwing the kitchen sink in.
Yeah,
he's like,
he's trying to go. The mint director is going for the collector. He is.
Yep.
He is.
I love it. I love it. You know, I've only been collecting
with the W penny and the W quarter.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I've only been collecting for 10 months. That's it. I've only been collecting for 10 months. That's it. I don't have a collection.
On the Holy Grail.
10 months. 10 months. And I get the Holy Grail? Like, really? Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. My first find, guys. My first find. And I still have it here. And I'm going to get it graded now because I already got the membership now. I obviously had to pay for it to get these coins graded. So my first find is a 1952 Jefferson nickel. It's a proof. It's a deep cameo. It's a full steps. And I believe it's at least 69. At least 69. 1952, 69, deep cameo, proof, full steps.
Right.
My first find. My first find, the first box of coins, the first box of coins I ordered and hunted, I got a full steps, PF, 69, deep cameo, Jefferson nickel.
All proofs are full steps. Now,
yes,
if you found it,
but
and it was
the cameo,
steps, you know, but the bag mark, so.
Kicker. The kicker is the deep cameo. The 50s don't get deep cameo, but this is definitely a deep cameo.
Let me go get
my gloves. I found it in my first box in November of last year. November. Let me go get my get my gloves. We're gonna see.
Okay.
Hang on.
All right.
Hang on. I'll be right back.
You want a 73 proof set, Colorado?
They out there, Colorado coin on. You can go to your local coin shop and get them for about $6-7. $7, $8, maybe a little cheaper.
All right. So, let's see. I don't know how well the camera's going to pick it up, but yeah, there you go. Look at that thing. Look at the bling. Look at the blue. That's the face, the 1952.
Colorado, if you need one, bud, I know where I get my sets from, and I'm almost positive they have a couple.
This was found in my first box of Jefferson nickels, guys. My first box of nickels, I guess, because they're not all Jefferson, but
that's a sweet
first
cameo.
Box. Look at this.
Yep, that's
Let me get it. Let me get. Look at that thing, man.
Set it on the table and then move your phone.
I've been wanting to get this thing graded since I found it. Like,
yeah,
that thing is beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yep.
Now, yeah, the full steps, you're right. That's almost a guarantee on a proof, right? You're going to get a full steps on a proof. But it's the deep cameo that makes this one special. That's what makes it special. Is the deep cameo, because you don't get deep cameo.
And I've never seen a cameo in a proof nickel that old. Never.
Right.
Cameo that old.
Right.
I think I paid like $12 for it last time, Colorado. 10, 12
And
bucks.
like I said, that coin right there that I just showed you guys, that's the coin that got me started. That's going to got me fired up. I found that in my first box of nickel,
okay.
and I said, well, shit, if I could find that in a box of nickels, what else can I find? Let's go. Let's start digging. You know, let's start hunting. Let's start hunting. Because right after I found that, Blue Ridge Silverhound released a video that showed 53, I think. Same, you know, same deal, 53, same, you know, deep cameo proof with full steps that went like $8,000 at auction. I'm like, what? What? You mean this thing thousands of dollars and I paid a nickel for it? What?
Now, okay, I got a question for you, Mickey.
Sure.
Okay, you said you found it and you bought a box of nickels, right?
Yep.
And you found that. Okay, so
yep.
Going to look for old nickels.
You say what?
You were going.
Sorry,
you bought a
broke up.
box of nickels. You bought a box of nickels, and you were going through looking for old nickels, or you bought a box of nickels for change for the food,
no,
food
I
truck.
bought a box of nickels to hunt.
Yeah, he was just roll hunting, bud.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
my first
roll hunt.
Okay. So, but that's what got you hooked on collecting coins, right?
Yeah, because I found that in my first box.
Gotcha.
I also found I went searching for silver. That's what I went searching for. I actually, so the way I ended up on silver and coin roll hunting is I kind of stumbled upon prepping, and I'm like, yeah, well, this makes sense, you know what I mean, to have some shit ready just in case something is bad, you know. It makes sense to have some of these things sitting aside. And then I ended up at the end of that process, I ended up with a currency, you know, issue. They're like, if you can't use your dollar bill, if you can't use your credit card, you know, what are you going to use for money? And silver was, you know, so I'm like, okay. So I looked at silver and I'm like, well, I can't afford to buy silver, you know. I'm like, so I started searching on how to get silver for cheap. And that's how I discovered coin roll hunting.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, so you can get silver coins for the face value. That's pretty cheap. I can afford to pay a nickel for a dollar's worth of silver, or a quarter for, you know, $2.50 worth of silver, or, you know, so on and so forth. So we started looking for coin rolls, you know, looking for coins to try to find silver so that I could have some kind of currency if I had to bug out or whatever the case may be, you know.
Right.
And I started searching, and I just couldn't believe what I found in that box. Like, I found that coin on the first box. I'm like, and I found silver war nickels in the same box as well. And I'm like, man, there's something to this, you know, like these coins more than the face value, which is how I come up with the name Mickey Robs Banks, because I'm robbing the bank because I'm getting, you know, coins that are worth far more than the face value of the coin. That's what I told, and I even told the mint director or the PCGS director this today. You know, I'm like, I just took off with the fact that you can get coins that are worth more than face value for the face value of the coin. Like, you could double, triple, quadruple, quintuple, whatever, your money on a coin for face value. It's a no risk investment. Why wouldn't I do that? I can't afford to risk investment money, but I can afford to put nickel into, you know, investment all day.
It's not even a nickel investment. It's tying up liquid assets for the time it takes to hunt it.
I can still get my nickel back any day. So yeah, I mean, that's right. And, you know, and then it changed, you know, obviously once I started hunting coins, and it changed, you know, I had to, you know, look to find, man, I still have my whiteboard. I have this old piece of white poster board that I wrote down everything I could find every date, every thing I could find on YouTube and YouTube and Google and everything about what coins to look for,
Yeah,
before I
cheat
even
board.
started looking. Yeah.
A cheater board.
So
Yeah.
yeah. So I made my own cheater board on a piece of poster board, so that I knew what to kind of decide so that I could do this, because I don't have time to just do this over and over and over and over again and not know what I'm looking for, So I made this, and looking through all this stuff, trying to find something worth more money, and I'm like, man, I was so excited when I found that proof nickel in that first box. I'm like, man, I hunted nickels primarily for the first months, that I started hunting coins. And then obviously I was watching $half streams, because that's the most popular stream, is $half streams. I was watching $half streams, so I was trying to save up enough money to get a box of $half. I had the money, but I didn't realize I could get it, buy a box of $half, hunt it, and then turn it back in for my money back and get my money back and pay my bills,
Right.
So once I figured that out, I figured out how to hunt $half, and I started hunting a lot of $half. And then by New Year's Eve, if you look on my channel, New Year's Eve, I got my epic silver box, 59 silver coins, 47 of them were 90%, 47 of them were 90%. And I mean, that right there was the indefinite thing that I'm definitely going to keep doing this, Why would I ever stop? Why would I ever stop? I made $200 off that box. I took 2 rolls of 90%, 2 rolls of 90% Kennedys. I kept all the Benjis and Walkers. I sold all the Kennedys, and I made $200 on top of the $480 that I was able to turn the box back in for. So I made $180. $180. I'm like, man, I make $180 for a box that I picked up from the bank for $500. And man, I robbed the bank, and that's where Mickey Rob's Banks began.
There you go. That's right.
Mickey Rob's Banks.
That's kind of how my daughter got into it. Same principle. She saw that I was coin collecting, and she was fucking around on YouTube, and I think it was Rob Finds Treasure. She saw one of his videos and was like, I can do that. And that was it. It was over. And ever since then, she's been streaming her own shit and or her own channel. And
I met Rob twice now. He came out to the food truck. Well, because I told him I had a food truck in the Dallas area, and I knew he lived here in Frisco, like a couple minutes away. I'm like, man, you got to come out and check out some of these coins I found. Like I found like a half of a magic nickel. Like, who finds a half a magic nickel, right? I found a magic nickel, and some other stuff, and this crazy coin that looks like it ended up being like probably a coin that was shot with a BB or something like that. And then there's another one that maybe a piece of the die broke off into, that I have. Some of my first finds, I didn't know, but I just knew that it was something different, I just knew it was something that you don't see every day. So, he came to the food truck, and I gave him some barbecue, and, he took a look at it. He's like, man, and I got a double clip planchet dime, couple double clip, one double clip and one clip planchet dime that I still have in my collection that I showed him. I'm like, dude, check out what I found, like, it was cool, and then most recently, just like a week ago, he wanted, I made him a deal 2 months ago for some 40% $half, so that he would have him for a stream. And I needed some money at the time, so I sold them for $2 a piece, for 40%ers. And silver was only like 15 an ounce then. So it wasn't like I lost much, I didn't lose much, but I got more from him than I would have got from the silver dealer that we deal with. Me and him have the same LCS, so to speak. I have a new LCS now where I found that 32 Washington quarter, but we both deal with the same silver dealer,
Right.
And that silver dealer was only offering me $1.50 or $1.25 a coin, and I offered him to Rob for $2, and he jumped on it. Like it was like so quick, you know. So I've been dealing with him with whenever I get enough 40s, whenever I find enough 40s, I sell them to him for $2 a piece versus getting $1.50 from the silver dealer. So because I do this to make
right
money on the side, you know. That's what I do this for, you know. Really, at the end of the day, and so we ended up making a deal because he needed some, and silver's up, so he hooked me up good. He gave me a silver stacking mat. We met at a bar. He bought me a beer. You know, we had a beer. We talked, and you know, we talked about, you know, his deal and all that, and what he's doing, and his newfound fame because he's just recently got like an extra 20,000 subscribers. You know, on top of what he was already at. And
what's
you
up,
know,
BC?
Hey, Cajun, what's up?
Not a
and
lot. I'll tell you what, Mickey Middleton flowing. He's got some bragging rights, bud. He's got some bragging rights.
What's up,
He's
Mickey?
got some awesome stuff been going on the last day or two in his life.
Yeah, I
time.
know. I've been following Mickey's finds. Pretty cool.
Yeah, but you haven't heard the news. Today's news.
What's your news
Coins,
today,
what's
Mickey?
up, dude? Man, how are you?
What happened today, Mickey? What'd you do now?
I'll save him. He's gonna lose his mind. You're gonna get a 45-minute explanation. PCGS called him. They created a designation for his 2 coins.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yep. So he's getting officially. What was it? The
Accidental early release
accidental
designation.
Early release.
Oh, the accidental early release. Really? I never heard of that one before.
It'll be the only 2 ever in existence.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
Congrats.
Man, thanks.
And his other coins that are going to PCGS like right now are going to be first find.
I'm gonna get the first discovery in the bounty too. I ran the table.
I was happy to find my first W of Warren Pacific the other day and change.
I seen that. I commented on it for you, man.
Yeah,
I'm glad. Man, if you watch my videos, I've been so stoked about finding 1 or 2 West Points in a box.
Right,
lately, my last 2 boxes, I got 1 in each box. I was so happy about that. This
I watch
here,
all your videos, man.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Well, that's gonna be.
It's raw, man. My videos are real. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to make some money.
That's historic. Though,
I'm trying to make some money. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get more than the quarter value for what I find. So, and this West Point thing.
Are you gonna be putting some of those up for auction, or what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I actually talked to the auction house today. They called me immediately after I got off the phone with PCGS, with the director of PCGS. She told me that the auction house already has the interest in them, and she was wondering if I was willing to consign one for auction or both for auction. I said, yeah, I'd be willing to consider it. And about 3 hours later, well, no, actually probably about 6 hours later, I got a call from the auction house. And the auction house said, no, Great Collects. That's who sold all of the first release, all the first discoveries.
I've heard of those.
Yeah, Great Collects sold all the first discoveries.
Wow.
So they called me and they're like, man, this is an incredible deal. You know, like we would love to auction this coin for you. You know, I'm like,
those or anything? Did they give any type of value or anything?
No, he wouldn't mention value. You know, I tried to get him to hint at it, but he wouldn't really put a number on it. Because I said the only other time that this has happened in recent history is with the accidental issue of the reverse proof penny.
Wow.
And he said that's a penny, this is a quarter, it's 2 totally different things. He said we did not auction that one off, so I don't know what it went for. I heard about it, but he said I think this is much cooler. This is much cooler. And he also said,
do they let you put a
this is a get it while it's hot. Well, I haven't filled out paperwork on it yet. Although I did already tell PCGS after I got off the phone with Great Collects. I got another phone call from the director of PCGS, and I instructed them to send one of them to Great Collects. The other one's back to me. So I'm going to get one back for myself, and the other one's going to get auctioned.
Sweet. So you did definitely get the.
And they both got the same grade. They both got MS. They both got MS65. I was hoping for better, but they both got MS65. But the good news about that is they're both the same grade, so I don't have to worry about which one do I want to auction, which one do I want to keep. You know,
they look
it will one
sweet. They look
lower
better than
money.
MS65, but
They looked a lot better than MS65 to me. You know,
so
that's what they look like. You know, it is what it is.
Oh well.
So,
It
oh well.
It doesn't matter.
It's the top.
You got the ones that they weren't even supposed to be released yet, and you got them right.
It's the top grade that coin will ever get assigned for that accidental first release. So there'll never be another one found. No, there'll never be another better grade than that. It's the absolute top grade for that designation. So you know, it's only MS65.
Those weren't supposed to be released yet, right? And you got them right.
Nope.
Right.
Nope. When I was on the phone, when they called me, they said they had been on the phone with the U.S. Mint for 2 hours arguing with them that they had received these coins, and the U.S. Mint would not accept it. They said no. They said you cannot give him the first discovery because we have not released these coins.
Bullshit.
We stand firm. What she had said was, we stand firm that what the U.S. Mint said, we stand firm that we have not released these coins into circulation. Well, I got it videotaped.
Sorry, but
the U.S. Mint, the director of PCGS viewed my YouTube video and saw me find them. She saw me find them on my YouTube video.
Gonna see you find them.
That's amazing.
She watched my video. The director of PCGS watched my video.
That's amazing, Mickey. That just never happens, man.
I mean, and it was dumb luck too. I mean, I've been tracking down West Point quarters for months, you know, to try to find one or two here in Texas because we don't get uncirculated boxes here. I was just telling these guys, I got the box. I got the box before the announcement of the West Point. I got a uncirculated box, mostly uncirculated box, just like this one. There was still a few circulated coins in this box, as you've seen in the videos. There were still a few circulated coins in this box. I got a box just like that when the lulls dropped, but it was before they announced the West Point program. And ever since they announced that, I've not seen an uncirculated box in Texas since. Not one.
Rob was crying the blues tonight.
Not one.
Rob,
man,
funny listening to Rob tonight. Rob was crying the blues because that bank was only a couple banks away from his or something.
Oh no. He's in Frisco, Texas. The bank I picked mine up in is in Grapevine. It's at least 45 minutes away from where he lives.
I know. I was just laughing at Rob tonight. So
he's not picking up quarters from the bank that I found this one at. Yeah. And I had myself, I have never picked up a box of quarters from this bank because this is my $50 bank. I go out of town to get my $50 because I want to get something different than what Rob's finding, what Bill Gibson's finding, what all the other guys in the area are finding. So I go a little bit of ways away, you know, to get mine so that I get something a little different.
No,
you know?
I was just laughing at Rob tonight. It was kind of funny.
Yeah, it's funny. Me and Rob met and we had a beer the other night, and you know, we talked about a lot of stuff, and you know, he had mentioned on his stream the day before that he was thinking about having one of the local YouTubers come and open up coins so that he could be more in chat. And I said, man, I'd gladly be interested in a internship program. You know what I'm saying? I'll come and open up coins for you. You ain't got to give me nothing. You know, just to get my face out there, get my name out there, you know. And he's like, what do I think about it? Whatever, you know. And you know, we go on to talk about, you know, YouTube and all this stuff and everything else and the quarters and, you know, all this other stuff. Well, you know, it's like at the end of the day, he's like, is like, yeah, I would do it, but I guess, Robin Hood is a friend of his. I don't know if y'all know this, but Robin Hood is a friend of his, a co-worker of his. So, they kind of been doing this thing together, for a minute about his. But Robin Hood's smart, man. I give him props. He's got everybody commenting on the videos to get a prize, whatever. It's a good deal. But so anyways, I sent him an email and he never answered it. I told him, I said I said I would pick up my own box of $50, and then I would add like an extra ounce of silver, on top of what he's already given out. I'd pay for all the extra silver, the whole 9 yards. And he never responded to it, but he sure responded to that West Point fine email I sent him.
Rob's a good dude.
He's a good dude, though. Yeah, I mean, he's busy, no doubt. I sent it to him the day before his Friday stream, so no worry, no wonder he didn't, respond to that email because
that's cool shit, though, man. I'm glad you found it. I mean, somebody in our community to find that stuff.
Yeah, and I videotaped it all live. It's all on YouTube. It's all on YouTube, guys. Like the whole thing is on YouTube. The whole thing. I even put my face on YouTube finally for the first time. Like, and I'm on Face now, but I was on Face until last night. But either way, I was trying not to do face reveal. I don't know why, but I just really wasn't. But anyways, I did face reveal today, because that's the only way I could explain, the phone call I got from PCGS explained to me that they were not going to give me the bounty. They wouldn't give me the bounty.
Why not?
I didn't get it because they were accidentally early released. I didn't get the 2,000, but because I still had coins left to submit, I submitted them. They're going to get them Monday morning. I'm going to get the bounty then. I'm going to get the bounty Monday.
Wow.
If anybody else gets coins to them, then we'll split it. But if nobody else gets coins to them Monday, which I don't see how anybody could, because they're going to be released Monday.
That's a bunch.
How could it really is? It really is, and it's the U.S. Mint's fault, not PCGS. But I think that designation of accidental first release is going to be worth far better than the first discovery.
Oh yeah.
But I'm going to end up with both of them. I'm going to end up with both of them. So it's like I get the first discovery and 2 extra additional
you get
designation
it. That's awesome.
So it's like a win-win. It's a win for everybody except the U.S. Mint.
Hey, Mickey.
Better off accepting it.
You can get your name put on those labels too if you want to. It'll cost you $10 a piece, but you can get your name put on there. You put Mickey V if you want.
Well, that's what they designated my name, Mickey V. And I'm gonna when they call me about the first discovery, because she said she'll call me to let me know that I got the first discovery once they received it. So when they do, I'm gonna ask them to put my YouTube channel name and a link to the videos and everything in there. I didn't do it on this accidental early release just because I didn't want to catch any kind of flack from people that are trying to submit coins to get the bounty. You know what I mean? Because nobody else other than my YouTube guys know that I'm going to get the bounty too. As far as anybody else in the world knows, unless they're on YouTube and they know me or they know any of you guys, they're not going to know that they can't get that bounty. But the bounty's gone. You know what I'm saying?
What was the date supposed to be? The 26th?
Yeah, Monday.
Yeah. Yeah. But you can get your name put on that label.
We talked about
I have 11. I have 11 W's overnighted to them and paid for submission. They're going to receive Monday morning. 11.
Wow.
They're going to receive 11 in the same package Monday morning.
How many did you find altogether?
Altogether, I found 14.
Wow.
The one coin that's not accounted for. The one coin that's not accounted for, stay tuned. I got something special happening for that. You guys are going to find out what's going to go on.
That's like
I mentioned earlier, but let's just say we're going to pit the grading companies against each other, and we're going to pit the auction houses against each other at the same time. And it's not going to be my submission; it's going to be somebody else's. But I've got it already under control, and it's already an agreed deal between me and somebody else. And they're going to get that coin. They're going to send it to NGC. NGC is going to announce it the same day that PCGS announces it. And we're gonna have a bidding war on our hands.
Wow.
I
Okay. Go
I
ahead.
created a bidding.
That's cool.
I created a bidding war. So yeah, I really expect this to really pan out for me, the other person, and you know, the grading companies and everything. It's going to be a big buzz. It's going to be a big buzz.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, you didn't stir up the corn community now. That's for sure.
Well,
What's up, Wild Bill?
that's why my name's
You got-
Mickey
you
Rouse
got-
Banks, man.
You got the corn community's attention, Mr. Wait, what they call it? Okay, you Clyde. Where's Bonnie? Oh, the other one's Bonnie. Okay.
Good night, Skull Crusher.
Right.
The other guy's Bonnie, and you go. There you go, Bonnie. The new age Bonnie and Clyde. I gotta give it to you on that one, Mickey.
Yep. Yeah, we're gonna stir this up. We're gonna spin this up. The mint director's throwing some crazy shit out there. Well, you know what? I'm gonna throw some crazy shit out there too.
Yep.
We're gonna get it all. We're gonna get it all. Like I said, I ran it.
I guarantee
I
you
said it in the
somebody's gonna want to interview you for it, and I kind of hope that
Yeah.
you call out the U.S. Mint on it and be like, they didn't want to give me the first designation, and tell them
The
why.
video's already up. The
I
video's
know.
already up on my channel.
I
It's
know.
already
but
up.
call them
Like,
blow their spot up on that.
I wonder who's in trouble with the mint for letting those boxes
Yeah.
go.
You know,
It's not
and I might,
It's not the man.
I might even do that. Person, I might even do that with the other person. I might even include that in my statement and my notary, my signed, certificate of authenticity that I'm going to send with the other one to the other grading company. I might even include that statement to them. So maybe that grading company can throw that at them. You know what I'm saying? Just to pump it up.
I wonder who
just
the
to pump
person
it up.
was. I wonder who the person was at the mint to let those things go out early. That's amazing.
It's not the mint. It's the bank. The bank fucked up.
Oh,
That's
the
what it
bank-
is. The bank
Oh,
fucked
the
up.
bank was supposed to
So-
hold them. Okay, I got it.
Yes. So this is what happened. I went to the bank to order my $50. They didn't have them. I went to the drive-through bank to get my quarters because I didn't want to get a piece together box. And they had just received their shipment that was supposed to be released on Monday, but they hadn't put them in the vault yet. And because they hadn't put them in the vault yet, they didn't have to put in the code to open the vault. They just grabbed me a box off the counter and handed it to me.
Oh wow.
Right.
Oh,
That's
you should
how I
have
got
asked for another box. You should have went back and said,
I
"Hey,
went
can I have
back and
another
got
box?"
2 more. I went back
Oh,
3 hours later and got 2 more boxes, and neither of them were uncirculated.
Okay.
What
Neither of
bank?
them were uncirculated. I'm going to go back Monday, but
What
I don't
bank?
think. I think they only got 1 box. I really
What?
think they only got the 1 box.
What bank was it? Can you say?
Wells Fargo.
Yeah, good old Wells Fargo. That's who my bank is.
Yeah, that's going to come out in the press release. Wells Fargo in Grapevine, Texas. Yep, Grapevine, Texas, Wells Fargo. That's where it came from. So again, I don't think they have another box because I already got it. So I'm going to get a box from another bank in the area on Monday, hoping that I get an uncirculated box from them. And if I get those are the ones that are going to go up on eBay. let me get a few more dollars out of those.
Oh yeah. That's amazing.
Hey,
For
Mickey,
sure.
I got a question for you.
Sure.
Have a good one, Skull.
Okay, Mickey, in Grapevine, are you familiar with a couple of those guys that used to have the crawfish boiling trucks over there? Crawfish trailers? Sell boiled crawfish?
Not a trailer. There's a Rockin' Rick's crawfish or Rockin' Rick's something. There's a food truck that sells crawfish that is called Rockin' Rick's that I'm familiar with from the area.
Okay. So
But that's the only one.
You never saw, you have never been around what they call the Junction area in Grapevine?
No.
And and seen these guys with these trailers boiling crawfish and the big flags. They're from Louisiana.
Nah,
Oh, okay.
nah, I
All
haven't seen
right.
them over there.
That's two buddies of mine that used to go over there. They still do, actually, sell boiled
Yep.
crawfish, and they're from right here where I'm at.
Yeah, there's a couple of they do a couple crawfish boils here every year on food trucks or trailers or whatever. But
They did it every weekend during crawfish season. Every weekend.
nice, nice. Where I grew up in Florida, I actually used to. I worked on a shrimp boat in Florida. When I was younger, I worked on a shrimp boat in Florida, and we used to get the scallops and shrimps and all the seafood, from the Gulf of Mexico. So familiar with that.
Right. Yeah, I used to run a few shrimp boats.
You can send all the scallops my way if you want.
Scallop season, when they opened up the scallops, they used to be illegal, and we used to get them on a shrimp boat, and we used to get them anyway, and we used to sell them. But now it's legal when they open up the scallop season. It's like fucking hell on water. I mean, there's boats. I mean, running people over, crashing into each other. It's a free for all out there when they open up the scallop season in Florida.
How do they
It's a
catch
free
scallops?
for all.
Just catch scallops in nets, or they do traps?
Dredges.
Dredging?
They
Dredges.
dive. They dive for them. That's how they get.
Oh, they do it diving over there. Oh, they can't use it like an oyster dredge. That's illegal, probably.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's illegal or not, but I know that they dive for them. That's how they find them.
There you go.
But if you get them in a shrimp trawl, it's legal to keep them now. It wasn't before, and that's how we used to get them. And we used to get them in the shrimp trawls. We have big roller trawls. They got rollers, steel rebar, and they got grates so that you don't get turtles or dolphin or anything in them. And they roll across the bottom. They roll across the bottom and pick all that stuff up.
I love scallops.
Yeah, they call that a TED, turtle excluder device.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. I'm thinking of Grapeland, Texas, not Grapevine. I'm thinking of Grapeland.
Okay, that's totally different place than where I'm at.
Yeah, that's more south of you. Grapeland south of you.
Yeah, that's definitely south.
Yeah.
All right, kids. I hate to do this, but I gotta wrap it up. I gotta get some sleep.
That's cool. I got to also, guys. I haven't had sleep in like fucking 3 days, so.
Yeah, I work tomorrow, so I'll let you guys go too.
I also got a few more. I got a double tomorrow work too. I got to work day and night, so we'll catch y'all later.
Okay.
Everybody have a great night. Congrats, Mickey.
Yeah. I'll let y'all later. Please talk.
Congrats.
Thanks for jumping in, guys. I'll catch you all in the next one.
Later, Phil.
Later, brother. Later, guys. Take it easy. Thanks for watching.